Your mouse is on mouse mode.
We're transitioning.
Hey guys.
Hi guys. No, I have. So my mouse has like a what is it? TPS adjuster thing.
Yep.
And if you bump it, it's either real fast or real slow. That's basically.
Got one of them. Technical difficulties. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Waffle Wednesday for Imag's Tale.
Yeah. So, Bully, you added that little window that's the bottom of the chat,
I did.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting here clicking on it, trying to figure out how to get rid of it. I'm looking at the live screen, and I'm like, "What the hell is that? Why is that there?" Right? And I can't. And I said, "Oh crap, that's right. He added that."
Yeah.
It's a new overlay.
That's a new feature.
New feature.
Special boy. Special boy.
Oh,
That's
We're
just
gonna-
special boy. That's me. I'm special.
We're gonna do.
Special
I
ed,
don't-
they call me.
My plan is.
You think that's funny, do you?
My plan, guys, is to get the videos caught up on YouTube. I'm doing that. That's a thing I'm working on. In fact, starting Friday, we're gonna have Waterdeep every day until the end of December, at least. It's gonna release at 6 in the morning Eastern, so that it'll be up all day.
Yep. Right into the announcements. So keep it in mind, guys. Given the fact of holidays, I think this will be. I don't know about Waterdeep for tomorrow, but I know Friday we won't have Strahd because of Christmas Eve, and then next week is because of New Year's Eve. But in the meantime, as Bully just said, he is going to upload every episode of Waterdeep in chronological order.
Already done. I'm not gonna do it. It's already done.
Let's applaud Bully for that massive undertaking because I know how that is. So again, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and you'll find the new videos coming out every Friday. And we have a lot to catch up on the other sessions, but
not every
we'll
Friday.
get there.
This is every day. It's every day.
Every day.
Every day till the end of the month.
So there you go. You got a new video every day.
For the rest of 2021.
Yep.
So you don't have to miss us. We'll be there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's on the YouTube
Phoebe
channel.
and all.
That's on the YouTube channel. So check that.
Phoebe and all, which I think is now a fan favorite. Which
Phoebe.
Yeah, Phoebe. What'd I say?
Fan
Did I say Phoebe?
favorite.
Fan
favorite.
Oh, hey, Fortis, I didn't hear you sneaking.
It's beating Sophia at the moment.
Eventually, she's gonna be not Sophia. She's gonna be Sora's favorite when she's mounted on a wall. But
No, I don't think so.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
stuffed and
Getting
mounted
real.
in the troll skull.
No.
It's
No.
getting real.
You love her. You know it, Sora.
No, that's why you're gonna get stuffed and mounted on the wall.
No, you
She's a
love
little
her.
sociopathic.
So is Sora.
That's what I'm saying. Sora's a little sociopathic. That's why you're gonna end up on a wall because she loves you a little bit too much.
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
She's your nice
getting
little
real.
furry little antler nubs.
It's getting real, guys. I mean, this is not made up. It's not scripted. This is real. You know, there's a little battle here going on.
Oh boy.
I don't know what
Well,
that's.
I mean, last session I turned into a wormling and froze two guys solid and killed a third.
It's true.
Yep.
That was pretty
That's-
solid.
Mm.
The one guy froze solid and shattered, if I remember correctly.
I believe that is the case. Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
That was pretty cool. That was really cool.
Interesting. Well, I hope everyone had a great week, and again, happy Waffle Wednesday to everybody.
Oh yeah.
I had waffles.
I did not have waffles today.
Nope.
That is a shame.
I know it is, but I had chocolate chip pancakes that my daughter made. So.
Okay, that's
Ooh.
if you're going to not have pancakes, that's an acceptable alternative.
Indeed. So I apologize for not having a Strahd session last week. It just things didn't fall into place for a couple of us. So, but we'll be back after the first year, and as the announcement said, pay attention to new videos.
And then I'm gonna update
So-
all the artwork.
And all the artwork, yes. And we got, in our plans for 2022, since it's probably one of my last streams until the end of the year. is probably start working on the website next, guys. So pay attention to that.
Oh, that would be my fault. Sorry.
Oh no! It's not your fault. No. My main issues, and I'll say it out there, is I'm having graphical issues with some of our logos and stuff. So I've been working through that before I go full blown out with the graphics for the website. So, but we'll work through that. And because I had one person doing it, and I don't think he's coming back around. So
Yeah.
But anyway,
busy guy.
busy guy. I'd be nothing bad or anything. He's extremely busy in real life. So trying to pay the bills. So I get that. Totally get that.
Understandable.
So I was planning to stall until Forrest showed up, and he showed up. So with that,
Oh,
that
that would be me.
I'm not sure where we're going to go tonight. So we got the recap. So let's go
Yeah.
ahead and jump into that.
Corgi, tell us what we did.
Okay. Let's see. We had just let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry, I was confused for half of a second. So we had been resting in Kendroth's tiny hut. And after we finished our rest, it is high tide. With limited options to explore the now flooded caves, they find one path across some water. I put bully. Oh my gosh, Imag. Imag goes to jump over the channel, but trips and falls in. The current begins to pull him down towards a teleportation spell.
Oh my god, I forgot how bad I rolled.
We always lost
Sophia.
Waterdeep.
Yes. Sophia jumps down, able to walk on the water because of her ring. She manages to pull him out, but as they attempt to climb up the banks, Imag loses his grip and falls into the teleportation circle. He lands off of the harbor of Waterdeep. They send a rope through the portal and manage to pull him out. Neela attempts to jump across and falls into the water as well. She does manage to cling onto Imag's head as they are being pulled out of the water by Kendroth and King, who easily cross the water when Kendroth fabricates a bridge across the water.
No
A
hazards.
scout sees the group and runs, notifying a group of 8 other scouts of their presence, and they attack Sophia. Sophia fills the small cave with a web as Neela kills the first one she sees with a bolt. In the middle of the group, Kendroth casts Ice Storm, killing all but one of the scouts. Sophia, seeing an opportunity, attempts to convince the final scout to follow her. She refuses, saying Sovendal will kill them. She is forced to kill her. In the next room, Imag sees a drow male coughing and wheezing, surrounded by several other drow. Imag and Kendroth devise a plan that Kendroth will cast Fireball in the middle of the cave. Surprised, the drow turn and begin to attack the group, but Imag quickly downs everyone but the sick drow. The drow casts darkness over Imag and tells them he doesn't wish to fight. Sophia offers to heal him. He thanks her, but says that his illness is beyond healing. He introduces himself as Sovendal and tells them that he was cursed by Talos and that he wishes to leave, but he does not have the strength to. They reach out to Neil to accept Sovendal as his follower, which Neil does, removing the man's curse. They tell him that if he needs somewhere to go, that he can go to the Temple of Nil in Phandalin. As thanks, he tells them that Ferali, Stormworn, gosh, I can't read today. The High Priestess of Talos is on the Death Knight Dreadnought ship, last spotted by the Tower of Storms. The ritual at the wayside inn increased her powers, and the storm she created will continue to grow until she is killed. He hands them a dagger wrapped in a cloth. He tells them it is a dagger of venom, which Neela takes. He also warns them about 3 sea hags and the eastmost chamber before they part ways. And that is where we finished off.
Indeed. At the heart of the Thundercliff Caves. And that's where I place you in the world.
Okay.
With the thunderous sound of the waves crashing somewhere in the distance. Time is yours. Dun dun dun. That's what it says.
Well, the sea hags seem to be out of our reach, right? As far as like power, they seem to be. That might be too much for us. That's what.
And then
everybody
we'd
seems
have
think.
we'd have to swim because he said that you had to go underwater to get to them.
Can anybody cast? Can you cast underwater breathing? Do you have that?
I don't have it, no.
I don't.
And I can just walk on water.
Right. Well. So none of that seems like a good idea at the moment.
Yeah, none of that seems feasible.
So we should just try and ship out. Are those guys still out there loading that ship up?
They were
I mean,
unloading.
They were unloading it. Yes.
Oh, they were
it was
unloading.
high tide. It was high tide, so how long until the tide goes away? And then I'm gonna look over at
6
Kendroth,
hours.
and I'm gonna say, how complicated of a thing can you fabricate?
I can fabricate pretty much anything that I have raw materials for. I need to have the proper raw materials and enough raw materials to fabricate it, but it can be pretty large. What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking a boat so that we can
repair
leave.
that boat.
Yeah, but there's a boat out there. We just have to go.
There's a
kill
boat
those
out there. It's
cultists.
just
But that is a rather large boat. Do you think we can use it? I have no knowledge of
We only
boats.
need to get it
Imag would
pushed in the right
like a
direction.
boat.
I would like a boat, and I'm not saying that's not a bad idea.
Oh my
but
gosh, you and your stupid boat thing. My gosh, it's like your
even
hang-up.
beyond that, all we have to do is point it in the right direction and push out into the. There's somebody out there to pick us up
Mm-hmm. And then they can just tow our new boat.
or give us
back
half
to
a crew.
wherever. That too. I like that, Imag. I like that.
Lend us.
All right.
half a
Oh,
crew to-
I see what okay, I see where this is going. Imag is going to go out with his new boat because we all know he's going to take it. And then he's going to speak with the first mate and be like, "Hey, I got a new ship. You're looking for a new ship. I see where this is going."
No. Oh wait, and take this first ship guy as my first mate. Is that what you're thinking? Because I can
Maybe.
just own the ship. If I bring the ship back, I just go, okay, bye.
Yeah, so I'm
Or-
limited. Just for your knowledge, Neela, I'm limited to it. It has to fit within a 10-foot cube.
Okay, so it could be like a very
Like a
small
rowboat.
Oh.
boat.
Like a
Yeah.
rowboat.
Yeah.
Or it could be eight connected 5-foot cubes. That's weird how that's worded. Contained within a 10-foot cube or 8 connected 5-foot cubes.
Well, because you in a 10-foot cube, there
Because
are
at
8
10 by
5-foot
10
cubes.
foot, that's 40. So it equal about the same.
Yeah,
it is the same
it's
value.
just strange the way it's like when you think it, just kind of hard wrapping my head around it right now.
I guess
So-
one is for like the bridge concept and one is
Yep.
for something else.
Fine. You could make like a small 10-foot long rowboat, or you can make a really long one of those like rowboats for like championship rowboating.
And I can't craft any item that requires a high degree of craftsmanship, such as jewelry, weapons, armor, unless
You
I
can't-
have proficiency in those artisan tools.
I wonder if that would include something like a boat.
Now the big question
why
is
would
to
it? He
craft a
had
boat.
Just plenty
Does
of
it
occasions
or
for a bridge?
to craft a boat, does it require you to make a shovel first?
No, that's bedrock.
Bedrock, not Java.
That was too funny.
Mm.
This is
We
Homebrew,
don't
by the way. It
require
says Java.
stinking shovels.
I don't even know why that's still in the game. That is so annoying. But
It's
For all
just-
you out there, that's a Minecraft reference.
Yeah,
'cause
it's a
we,
Minecraft joke, folks.
We
Goes back to-
started
goes back to Pocket
Minecraft.
Edition.
Yeah.
started
Oh,
our motto, our mission statement was Minecraft nerds play D&D badly. So
That's our mission.
back in the
Our mission.
back in the
Our
statement.
day.
Our mission statement. So I mean, if we're looking for some kind of a craft, I would say that we probably stand a better chance capturing the boat that's here instead of creating a new one.
Look,
Okay.
we don't technically have to kill
well,
them,
I mean,
but we should.
we'll have
Because they're
to.
cultists.
Okay, so this is what it'll be then, and correct me if you see anything else. We'll have to wait for the low tide, to be able to access the ship.
Well, yeah, but if we wait for low tide, we'll be stranded here again until high tide.
Exactly. So we wouldn't be able to. Take the ship at low tide, and we'd have to wait for high tide again.
How intimidating are we?
I mean, have you seen us? We're pretty cool.
Have you
I'm
seen
not
Sora,
very.
Sophia?
Yeah, it's like actually, in actualness, not very intimidating. To be fair, I'm not.
Yes.
Though, I think it would be a good idea to try to, instead of just go out there and kill the cultists outright, we go out there and go, Glassstaff is dead.
Surrender or die.
I have his staff.
Do you have another Walmart knockoff?
Glassstaff is dead. Surrender or die.
So I think we should go out
Too
there.
funny.
Go out there and we say, hey, really, we could just kill all you, but I think what we'll do is let you help us get this ship off this thing, and we'll take you in. Versus you dying. You can either go to jail with us right now, or you die.
I kind of already tried that one, and
Yeah.
they were very adamant on their beliefs.
Well, then we should just kill them. But that's not. When did you try that? You tried that with the scouts.
Yeah,
All the people are dead now.
yeah, but that person watched like 6 people just get annihilated in like 2 seconds from Kendroth.
That's okay. That's
That
very
didn't scare
true.
the shit out of them.
I
And
you know,
like they
it
still
should
would
have.
rather have died. So I don't think
Okay.
these.
So hear me
people are
out,
going
hear me out.
to
All right then. I
flee
agree.
from
Let's
their
just go out there and
beliefs.
slaughter. We could just end
Okay,
all this
okay.
right now.
I'm gonna give you.
I
a
mean,
big grin.
if we want to try the intimidation thing, we can always go back and get that guy's head.
That's I see. That's my girl. That's
There
my
you
girl,
go.
Mila.
All right. Look, let's. I'm not saying we don't go out there and just slaughter them all, but I'm just saying maybe we could try to use them to get us off the ship first, or off of this coast. We could get back to the other ship and figure out another plan of business. But
Well, who's the most persuasive?
I think that's Sophia.
Not me.
It's not
Maybe we could try
super
and
high. I have a
convince
plus
them.
5.
Maybe we could try and
That's-
convince
Or
them
plus
that the
6.
drow wanted them to take us out to sea.
I have a +0, so your +5 is ginormous.
Yeah.
Maybe we could try and convince them that the drow wanted them to take us out. And then once we get clear of the harbor here or the wreckage or whatever, then we slaughter them.
Hey,
Hey,
it's
Boosted.
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 Hey, Boost,
Happy
happy
holidays,
holidays.
ladies.
All right. Well, I'm down for whatever. Either way, we end up with a boat. I'm good.
I like Neela's tactic. We can try it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with trying to scare them
Oh,
first.
Kindra. Don't
Yes.
fireball the boat.
No kidding.
just throwing it out there. I figured best remind you than not.
Fair.
Okay. Whatever you guys want to do, I'll follow in and I will follow your lead.
All right, that's the decision being made.
Okay, so I shouldn't do flaming spear on the boat. Pretty bad idea.
No, not a good idea.
Okay.
So where are you guys? Path are you taking to get to said area?
Well, I guess we're gonna wind up going back across my bridge.
Just like your
Okay.
tiny hut. Kendra's tiny hut.
As you notice, the tide watermark has now covered the steps.
Right. Yep.
Well, Sophia said she saw them out this way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I said.
Now, as you pass through the chamber where all the treasures were, and you notice the drum that has exploded with green dye everywhere, where
Oh,
you
right.
and Sophia and Imag, it's still green from.
Right.
The steps do lead up to a cliffside in this
Right.
region.
So the treasures here, do we actually look at any of the treasures here?
Well, they're all spread out all over the floor now because I used all the wood from the crates to make the bridge.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. So look around.
Can we rummage through?
Yeah, what do we see?
You see basically just trade goods. There's silks, there's spices, there's
Do
trade
I
items like
see
that.
anything that is a symbol of nil?
No symbol of nil.
Do I see
Okay, then I
And
ignore
can't tell
everything.
us.
do I see one of those green packs that didn't go off?
No, there's
Because-
no more markings that say gold on it.
Oh shit. Well, I was kind of hoping that we could get one of those. That would be sick.
You got so, but you do an estimate with all the trade goods that's laying in the room. You do a quick estimate. And you got about 2,000 gold worth of inventory laying here.
What looks like it would be the most valuable?
It's not about one single item; it's about all together.
Right,
They're all
right.
basic
right.
spices,
Right.
silk cloths.
Right.
Things
I
of that
can't.
nature.
I
If you-
can't carry all of it. What
No,
can I
you
carry
can't.
that looks the most valuable? Looking
Okay,
around.
well,
Well,
while they're
we
doing
We
this,
got bags of holding.
I'm going back in here and I'm gonna cut the head off of this guy.
Awesome.
All right,
Um,
Neela cuts the head off. Kendra looks down to the south, noticing it's a cliff. It's basically a dead end. You run right into
I'll go with
high
Neela.
tide, water.
Yep. So, I mean,
I'll hold it. You get your axe and you just chop it off. You're stronger.
my bag of holding is pretty empty. Imag. I mean,
Mine's-
if we want to start filling it with stuff, we can do that.
I mean, yeah, it would be worth taking lots of stuff, but it weight to size measurement. I don't want to be like trying to take out 2,000 bolts of silk when we get to the next place either.
Why not? Just one. It's just a few
So-
words.
So I have
I guess you could just empty it onto the floor.
yeah, I mean, I have essentially, so a bag of holding will hold 600 pounds,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I'm good for close to 500. So I can take a lot of stuff in there as long as it's not bigger than 4x4x4. So
Okay.
All right, so you got 1 pound of saffron spice, which is about 15 gold. You got 1 square yard of silk is 10 gold,
Okay.
and they're so 1 square yard, and then you got 1 pound. That's probably the most expensive.
Okay. Okay.
But you got cinnamon pepper. So if you look at your player's handbook equipment section under trade goods, I believe it was trade good
Okay.
tables. Chapter 5. He breaking out the
He is.
physical
He's breaking
book.
out the book.
Woo!
He paid for it. He's
As-
using it.
Yeah.
As
Right,
I
okay,
use D&D
okay.
Beyond, which is an awesome tool. Hint, hint, hint.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we aren't sponsored. We
Yeah, but
aren't
they don't pay us.
sponsored.
But they don't
We
pay
aren't
us.
sponsored. But you know, if you want to,
If you want
just-
to,
if you want
There it
to,
is. there it is.
Beyond two.
If you want to, there it is. Sorry, Greg.
I've lived in more than one place. I have 100 accents.
Okay, so what are we? So what are we looking at? You said there's silk and spices essentially. Is that it?
Silk, spices, trade goods like that. Yeah. So just to keep the list down, you're looking at
Okay. I was
Yep,
just
that's
wondering
where
if
you
there's
are.
something like this bag weight is
nah.
300
Nah.
gold of the
Mm-mm.
2,000 gold that's here.
Mm.
Well, I'll just take
You
this
got-
300 gold bag, and then that's all I'll
Hey.
take.
Yeah, you got silks, you got
Okay,
silver
yep.
dust, cloves,
Ooh.
cinnamon pepper, ginger.
Okay, well the
Cotton cloth.
silver dust. Grab whatever silver dust is there.
Yeah, we're taking all the silver dust. I was as soon as you said that, I was like, "That's spell ingredients right there."
Yeah,
Alright.
that's what I was thinking. I was actually wondering if I needed that.
So it's quite an amount. What do you think you want?
All of it. You got 600 pounds? We have 1,200 pounds worth of stuff we can carry. I'll drop troglodyte skins.
You want all of it. So you want all of it. There you go. 1,200
That's
pounds.
saying a lot.
There's 1,200 pounds of silver dust.
There's a lot of there's a lot of stuff in here worth about 2,000. So if you want me to put a number to it, let's roll a die. Let's roll
Okay.
a die. Let's
Roll it out.
If you wish, my bag is also empty.
1,200 pounds of silver dust. Yo, when
You
we
got
make
10
good bags,
pounds.
We sell it. 10 pounds of
10
silver
pounds,
dust?
10 pounds of silver dust. Yep.
In your bag, Kindra.
Okay, all right. So let me start writing this down.
Yeah, make
That's
it
a lot.
40.
That's a lot of silver dust.
I don't know how much
That
it's
is.
worth, but it's probably quite a bit. It's probably like 200 gold, 300 gold.
Nah,
It's-
it's five. Well, it's five.
That's 10
oh,
pounds of silver.
No, it's not. It's not that much, but it's more importantly, it's silver dust. I believe it can be used to make holy water and some other stuff.
It can if we can find somebody who can create it.
That's
Mhm.
cool.
Mhm.
There's
Well, Bully's a
places.
cleric, or Imag's a
Oh,
cleric.
you are. I always forget that. I always think you're a fighter.
I
for your
am.
for your
Only.
for your for your for your
So-
chefs out there. You got pepper, cinnamon, ginger, cloves.
All right, so mixed spices, right? Without getting too crazy of separating everything out, do you want to roll a percentile die and tell me how many pounds of mixed spices?
You can do that.
And then just give me a rough estimate of what the cost is.
We're gonna bring him to Waterdeep. We're gonna sell him to Phoebe.
You got 47 pounds
Yep.
of mixed spices.
Let's start
You
shoving
can-
him
you
down
can-
the hole.
You can
Straight to
split
butter.
that 4
Put it in a
ways. You can
crate.
cloves, cinnamon, pepper, and ginger. So is that even? Let's make it 48. I think that's even. 12 pounds each for
Okay.
48 of cloves, cinnamon, pepper, and ginger. And that's added 12 pounds of salt.
And 12 pounds of salt.
Right.
Bitchin'.
I'll let you punch that math later.
Okay, no problem.
It's 12 times 3, and it's 12 times 2 times 2. 1 gold. So we can work that through.
Yeah,
the
no,
trade.
I'll get that all figured out. And then silk.
Silk is 1 square yard for 10 gold. And let's see how many yards. Oops. Wrong die.
Okay. You aren't going to believe this.
34.
Yeah.
34 yards.
34 yards. I'm probably over
I-
2,000 here. But
Bought a canned coffee today.
Oh.
blasphemous.
I was at the store and I wanted
Well,
caffeine. A lot of caffeine. I hate Monster. I can't drink energy drinks.
Rebel.
Nah, well, the Java ones are pretty good. I have had them.
But this is Hawaii Kona coffee with milk and 44% of my daily sugar.
Woo!
That sounds about right.
Woo!
It's not bad.
It's Zoom juice.
It
Zoom,
is.
zoom.
All right.
And I think it has 100 milligrams.
Avalar, just for
Caffeine.
kicks, right? I was scrolling down through the player's handbook and I hit the trinket table. I just rolled a 33.
Let me look it up.
I have the trinket table right up here.
Yes! You also find a glass vial filled with nail clippings.
Don't eat the glass.
As Neela and Sophia separate the head of the Gardila, the Reef Reaver. Who's carrying it?
I am.
Yum, Japanese
I was
made.
gonna be like Sophia. She's gonna be the one doing the intimidation.
All right.
Imag, would you like to roll for a trinket to see what else we find in this pile?
I would like to roll for a trinket. Is that a D100?
Yes.
How do you roll a D100? I'm at a loss.
Over on the bottom left.
Right above the question mark if you have that.
39.
A 39.
Wait, I was gonna
An
say if
empty
you
glass vial that smells of perfume.
There you go. I wish you got a 29 because an old pair of socks. That'd be cool. As a trinket, hang around your neck. You got an empty vial that smells of perfume once gone.
I'm gonna put that in my thing. We can use it as a just something.
These trinkets are pretty funny actually.
Oh, I love the trinket table.
What chapter is the trinket table in?
It's the
Miggy,
crew,
it's on
Miggy.
it's chapter 5. It's down past
What,
trade
Miggy?
goods. It's like
Page 160.
down towards page 160. Yeah, see, I don't have the individual pages, but it's at the bottom. It's at the bottom of the page on D&D Beyond.
Hey,
All
it's
right.
Miggy.
Mickey Mimosa.
Mickey.
Miggy.
Hey, Mickey.
Miggy,
He still
exclamation D100.
yeah, chats can get involved. Go ahead and roll
Yeah,
exclamation
boosted.
point
If you
100.
want to roll for a trinket too, go for it. Exclamation D100.
What did I get? A empty vial.
60.
60 from Mickey Mimosa. 60. A glass eye.
Oh, that's a good one. Good one to have. Cool. Miggy's glass eye. Empty vial.
Mickey's glass eye.
That smells of perfume.
Yep.
If you spell it right.
You gonna take all the trinkets, Imag? Jeez.
It's the only one. I'm just typing it in. Empty
Only
vial that
one
smells
we
of
got.
perfume. That's the only one I
We
got.
got it. Oh.
Yeah, he just took the perfume bottle.
Oh.
So far, I have the jar of the vial of nail clippings in the glass eye.
Okay.
Anybody else? Anybody else in chat?
Done.
Exclamation 100. You can roll for a trinket.
Otherwise.
Not done.
All right.
Yes, some of them are great.
Neela and Sophia are done carving up the head as
We're
they walk
done.
back into the room.
We're done going
Mhm.
through here, so we can head back up
Oh,
this way.
there goes boosted. Oh, exclamation D100. There you go. 28.
20. Almost. But it's a
Is that
dragon's
another
bone-
perfume bottle?
A dragon's bony talon hanging from a plain leather necklace. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is very perfect for Imag. Does he immediately put it on?
Yeah. Mhm.
Imag puts the dragon's talon around his neck.
Dragon, talon.
One more would have been a pair of old dirty socks.
Done. Added to my human.
All right.
You're human.
As Kindroth looks down the south passageway there, and notice that it's basically cut off because that leads back out to the sea where the tide is high.
But isn't that where the boat is? Is this way?
Yeah, well, the boat is probably, if I had to guess, 40 or 50 yards to my left. So the water is probably right up to the ledge here. It's high tide, so I don't see there's any way, unless we're gonna swim. I don't see any way to
Here?
get to the boat.
There's a back way.
You think it's there?
Yeah.
The ship's over here.
Your other left.
And I'll tell
No, his character's
earlier.
My character's left.
Right.
his
yeah,
character's
yeah.
left.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking.
I was
other way.
correct.
I know.
Good role playing
Well,
from the character's perspective.
So I can't
One
actually
inspiration
tell.
point.
I can't even. If you were, what are you talking to the
Ooh.
ocean?
Haven't heard
Yeah,
of those
he
in a
hasn't
while.
given an inspiration point in a while.
No.
But aren't you talking to the ocean, or are you turning around and facing us?
He's
No,
hollering.
I'm just looking out here saying
Right.
I don't see any way to get past this. I'm not actually turned around.
Oh, well, you said it's like it's 60 to my left. Well, if you were turned around and said that to us, it's about 60 to
He-
my left.
He's saying
It's-
that to me. I'm right here.
It's 60 or 70 feet to my right now.
Yes.
Kindroth, your token's upside down.
Imagine if we played by orientation. Oh god.
Dude, you can set up dynamic lighting that way so that you can only see in a 30-foot cone directly in front of you.
That
Yeah.
sounds awful to.
You have to keep turning your token to look.
Yeah.
That is
Sounds-
correct.
Sounds cool, actually. But,
I mean, it sounds
but
cool,
not-
but to orchestrate, it would be awful.
Oh, you know I couldn't do it.
It wouldn't be bad if you could mouse wheel it. Like if you could turn with a mouse wheel, it wouldn't be bad.
Oh,
but-
that would be cool.
I don't think that's a setting. No,
It's probably
you can
not.
either pan or zoom.
All right.
Don't forget, Sophia, to put your green die back after you've been cycling through all the things.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
What's
I was
going on?
wondering what that was. I didn't know that's what that was.
It's all good.
So
That's
What are you doing?
hilarious.
What?
Oh, our little wavy looking thing on our character, Imag, is our green die, apparently.
Oh.
Mhm.
Sophie
way
is
we are
carrying
permanently-
around a severed head, by the way.
Yeah.
head.
It doesn't phase me.
Of Gradilla.
Well, yeah, I shouldn't.
So we have to cross the water? We can cross the water and get up there
Okay.
by the ship?
So,
Yeah,
so
we can
Kindroth,
go
what
to
do you
way
think
over
what do you think would be the easiest way? Because
Oh,
either
oh.
way, we're against water.
okay, so this is what I've got. Okay, I can cast fly on 3 of us,
Well, that's good.
and
Sophia
Sophia
can
can walk, but that's going to leave King. Unless I cast fly on King,
And he can carry me. You
Sounds-
have to admit,
that sounds
me
pretty solid.
riding on the back of a flying corgi sounds pretty cool.
It does sound pretty cool.
well,
That's the stuff
if you
legends are made
remember,
of.
when I cast fly on him at the Citadel, he wasn't very comfortable or graceful.
That is indeed a true fact. Maybe he has gained some grace since then.
Now,
he has aged sometimes since then.
The other alternative is if Sophia were to put her ring on King somehow, and you could ride him across the water, and I could cast fly on myself, Imag, and Sophia.
Does the ring need attunement?
No, I don't believe so.
It doesn't say so.
It doesn't need it. I'm trying to remember what. We don't need it. I forget how you got it. To be honest with you.
It was loot.
Loot.
You found it, right?
Yeah, I found it.
Okay, it was probably a random roll on the table, so yeah, it probably doesn't need attunement. It's not. It's rare, but not like legendary status.
Yeah,
Team
no,
status.
no, The only reason I wanted to know is because it would be a pain in the ass to attune it to King.
Yeah, no attunement.
I still think I like the flying idea. I mean, you can do what you want to do. You want to mess around with the ring. All I know is I'm flying.
Well, right, but I'm trying to figure out the best way to get King over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
I have no
flying
problem
with-
casting
with her
fly
deck.
on us. What was that?
I think the best option would be for King to fly and have.
You just don't want to
Cordian-
give up your ring for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that too.
Ring of water walking we got when we were at the inn.
Ooh.
Doing that. Sorry. Reminder.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Then
All right.
if that's the route you want to go, I will cast fly on Imag, King, and myself.
And I will jump onto
All
King's
right.
back and hang on for dear life.
All right. So
I'm not
you
looking so
get
cool.
you get on King, and I'll put my hand on him and my hand on Imag, and trim. You can now fly for 10 minutes at a flying
For-
speed of
60 feet.
60 feet.
All right.
For theatrics, can you make fog?
No.
No, damn. That'd be
Let's
cool.
see. What do I have any ability to do said thing? No, I have Druidcraft. I don't have Thaumaturgy.
I don't have anything like
I have
that.
effects, falling leaves, a puff of wind, or the
I don't have
Element
anything
animal.
like
Nope.
that. Prepared.
I can tell you what the weather is going to be.
Imag, King, and Kendra float off the ground, I believe, with King Neela on his back.
Yes, I'm on King's back.
All right. As you are getting ready to head across the pond to the other side,
Okay.
Sophia darts across, walking on water. She made it to the other side.
I will grab King's harness or collar or whatever and try to help him, try to guide him along.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I will just go across. Zoom.
All right. You guys float across with no problem whatsoever. Oops. I'm grabbing. As you notice, the high tide has made it to the watermark as you see in front of you. You do see a severely damaged ship leans up against a ledge with a hole in its sides, 2 holes in its sides actually, taking on water. Atop the ledge, a handful of workers offloading crates, boxes, and barrels from the ships. They grumble and grouse about this menial labor, agreeing that they did not seek the power of the Storm Lord to be forced into playing the part of glorified longshoremen as they're handing crates and boxes off to crew members on the other side of this ledge.
After you.
High hopes! Howdy, howdy!
Hey, I hope.
Hey, high hopes.
Hey.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You also
Uh,
notice the turn to the north. There's another path.
Okay. Well,
That's probably the hags. You did say they were to the north.
are they armed? Do they look like they're armed?
No. But yes, they have armor. I should take that back. They are armed.
They
yes.
each have 2 arms, actually.
Oh, okay.
But
Except for one guy who only has a stump from his elbow down.
They look like they have short swords, and some have hand crossbows.
Okay.
Strapped to their backs.
What's the joke about an unarmed man with a knife?
Don't know.
Guy with no arms with a knife, is he armed or unarmed? He's an unarmed man with a knife.
Oh.
That's the one arm man. He did it.
Okay.
I'm
Let's see.
shaking
right.
my head. You
One-armed
can't
man.
see it, but I'm shaking my head.
I can feel it.
Okay.
I feel the face palm.
I felt the eye roll from here.
Are we
Hi.
intimidating, or are we just killing and going?
gonna
Well, we do
try
have a
to
head.
All right, then Sophia.
We have a head. We have a head and a flying corgi.
Mm-hmm.
Sophia, after you.
After me, I will lead the walk.
Okay.
So we'll just walk all in. I don't want us to get too separated before you say roll initiative. So we're all gonna like follow in a line, I'm gonna assume, as I walk up to the boat.
We're flying.
And they all
Yeah, you're
stop.
flying and I'm walking up.
And I have my bow out.
The six.
Do I need to? Should I cast Pass Without a Trace?
No. Well, maybe.
Kind
It
of-
depends on how
We're already
scared-
committed. So
We already
We're
committed.
you do what
the
you
six.
wanna do.
The six cultist members you see in front of you stop, grab their hilts. At the same time, Sophia walks up with the head in her hand. Your speech. 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 Speech.
Oh boy.
Standing on the water. I'm gonna say, your leader, I'm gonna throw her like up on deck.
Okay.
Your leader has fallen, and we require your vessel. So you can either come with us, or you can just die at our hand like he did.
All right. Roll your
Last step is
intimidation.
dead. Surrender or die.
Glass that's dead.
You bought that staff at Walmart. That's not a real head eater.
Oh my
I see better at the Halloween store.
That's pretty good.
17, I'll take it.
Nice, very nice. They look down, they know it's Grievous' head. One guy goes, "Yippee! Finally, someone killed that old witch. So you want our ship? I don't know if you can see the two massive holes in the side. It's been long days before you see this thing float again. The mast is completely gone. The sails are ripped, and you got massive holes everywhere. But though there is a dinghy in the front bow.
But everything is still here, so that's not a problem.
As you wish.
All right.
Ship is yours. I'm out of here. I had no time for this. I didn't sign up for this crap, but she's dead. We can leave.
No.
Huh?
You said you're coming with the boat.
I ain't
The
coming
boat-
anywhere.
The boat.
The,
boat's
I'm not a-
dead.
the boat is severely damaged. All there is a dinghy. All there is a lifeboat.
Wait, you can't fix it, Kendra?
Oh, hey.
Everything is still
I don't-
here.
He doesn't
I
have
don't have-
mend.
I don't have mending. I have fabricate.
Yeah, you can fabricate all the pieces back.
I could fabricate a rowboat out of the parts that are here, but I can't repair the
This-
ship.
This
Can
ship's
you-
too
can you
badly
fabricate-
broken.
Can you fabricate this exact boat?
That's what I'm saying.
No, because this would be a
Advanced
craft.
repair.
Remember, he couldn't do like advanced
yeah.
crafts, and
Yeah.
ship making would definitely be in that.
Like I would need to have
Reassemble over
proficiency
here.
in carpentry tools. I'm assuming the way the spell is written. I'm assuming.
If I helped, would you be able to roll with this?
And all of a sudden, a big white dragon named Cryovane comes down.
Oh, is it a breath weapon?
In carpentry.
And breath weapons the entire boat, and it breaks it completely. No, I'm just kidding. But this ship, from his spell, is completely unmendable or can't be fabricated. Pieces have been missing for years or weeks since this thing's been shipwrecked by them. And it's completely unsalvageable unless you
To-
could rebuild it.
to be fair, three of us can fly back out to the ship.
Yeah, and one of us can have a
Walk,
nice long walk.
So the flight is 10 minutes.
Mile and a half. I mean, honestly, as much as we walk, a mile and a half isn't too bad.
Can you fly in a mile and a half in 10 minutes?
Well,
You can walk it.
at a travel speed of 60 feet
Let's
for
see.
6 seconds, right? So that's
Fair.
600 feet a minute. That's 6,000 feet in 10 minutes.
Fair.
Yes.
Yes.
Fair.
Yeah, there's only 5,200 and some change in
Yep.
a mile.
So you
So
guys will
yes,
make
technically I can fly a
52.80.
mile in 10 minutes.
All right. You guys will make it about an hour before Sophia gets there because she's walking.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that is a
Is
possibility.
there an
And yes,
hour to walk a mile?
Like 20
Well,
minutes.
I mean, it might be really,
Fast
really
forward.
like wavy out.
Oh,
It could
that's
be
true.
difficult
Yeah, it should be
terrain.
fine.
It's rough seas, so it's probably difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. You're right.
so so what's your walking speed? 30?
30.
Yeah, 15 feet.
But it's not like it's terribly difficult for her. It's just weird walking because it's written as if it's solid ground.
Well,
As
yeah,
if
but it
I'm
could
but the ground is moving.
solid ground could still be difficult terrain.
It can.
So that would be 15 feet at a time
I
for a
wouldn't call
mile
it easy.
is 352 minutes.
3 hours to go a mile?
5 hours. 5 hours over difficult terrain.
What?
She can take the dinghy.
Yeah, I'll take the dinghy. I'll row it myself. I don't need you guys. Definitely.
What-
don't
Oh, wait a
need
minute.
the
No.
little one
Hang
helping me
on.
go in
Hang on.
circles.
My math is flawed.
I
Hang on a
know
second.
it is. It's fine.
What if we all pushed the dinghy? All three of us
We all push.
lie behind pushing.
It's like
The
2
dinghy.
hours.
Yeah, but our flight definitely wouldn't last that long.
Okay, how about this?
No, you guys
It
just
doesn't
go ahead.
matter, and we all make it to the boat.
I screwed up.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know, because I'm having a hard time with the damn Windows calculator because I got some kind of weird lag thing going on. Damn it.
High Hopes has got it.
You need
High
to
Hopes has got
update,
an idea.
probably. It's forcing
Hopes
you
has
to
got-
do it.
High Hopes has got a
Fabricate
great
skis.
idea right there. Fabricate skis and have the strongest
The flyers pull him. Well, there's okay. Hey, if she gets in the dinghy, we could tow him, but it would slow us down.
I mean, then when we're all like landing, we could land in the dinghy
Mm.
and finish
Yeah,
the
but-
trip
But
together.
but all three of us can make it. Sophia can
Yeah.
make it too. It just takes her
Wait,
a while.
yeah, what if there's another gigantic crab?
Aw, poor
Then I'll kill
Sophia.
it.
Wow, Imag. I don't think you
Wow.
should. I don't think. Yeah, it's a telltale game. Your friends will remember that.
That's it.
Mhm. It's getting real, folks. This is not scripted. It's getting real.
Okay.
Oh,
I get 8 or a blessed.
Sophia could take a giant crab.
Yeah, no problem. But that's not the point, Imag.
It could be.
Okay, well, I will say that let's get the dinghy in the water. I will get into the dinghy with Sophia. That way King can pull, and you guys can decide what you want to do. But you leave the head, please.
So you're getting in the dinghy. King's flying.
Yeah, he's going to pull it as long as he can to try
Okay.
to speed it up.
That's a good idea.
I'll fly ahead
Yeah.
and
Hey.
keep an eye out in the water.
Half hour, Sophia. 35 minutes.
That's not bad. See, I could walk that.
So is this the path you want to take? Head back to the ship.
So it's up
Yeah.
to you, Sophia. Do you want to take the dinghy or do you want to walk?
Pretty sure it'll take me longer to row the thing than walk.
Okay.
feel
Then
like it's a
we'll
lot
fly
easier
and
to
she'll
walk.
walk.
It's only 20 minutes on the boat without us. You know what I mean?
It would only be
20 minutes
only be
without
what?
us standing there.
It would only be 18 minutes if you dashed. If you tried to run it.
I'll roll athletics for that.
You'll roll athletics for that? There you go. She's going to try and run the mile back to the ship on water.
I want to try to beat them to the ship.
You're gonna try. You're
Last
gonna try
one
to run.
back's
This.
rotten egg.
Bye. Zoom.
All right. You're gonna try to run. Everybody's flying. King is pulling
dash.
Mila in the dinghy.
No, if she's not going
125.
to take the dinghy, then I'll ride.
All
King.
right. Sold. Sophia, roll for athletics.
Ooh, nice.
26.
She makes it. No point of exhaustion at all.
Nice. But you can't beat us.
As
Our flying speed is 120 feet per round.
Yeah, if we dash. Yeah. But we make it in 10 minutes. She still makes it in 18. So
8
Pretty
minutes.
good run.
8 minutes. 8 minutes lag time, you guys.
Nice.
Make it back to the boats. They're still waiting for you. You haven't wait that long.
Only about a
As
day.
you-
I don't like the way you worded that. 8-minute
What?
lag time.
It was. They got there 8 minutes before you did, so you were lagging.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure that could have went somewhere different. You guys have to deal with the problem without Sophia for 8 minutes. Good luck.
Oh.
As the drunken captain walks up to you, I'm trying to pull up that because I can't remember her name.
Is that
it
a
was,
cat head on the back of the...
stands in tar.
Yeah, it was just like the black-footed. What? I forget what it was. Stands in tar.
Stands in tar. The tabaxi.
Back, yeah. Stands in tar. As it makes back to you. Ah, you finally arrived. Oh, slings back her rum. I guess we can be on our way. Back to Leon, I assume.
I mean, I guess. Unless you guys want to go to Neverwinter.
Well, didn't we had to go to the tower, didn't we? Which is halfway
Oh.
between here and Leilon.
No.
That's touche fact.
Let's go there.
Are you going to the tower?
We're going to the tower. Would you like to go to the tower? We have another place we'd like to go. This
The
would
big
not
bad
be
guy wasn't here.
What?
The bad guy wasn't here. They already left.
Oh, yeah.
I'm explaining that to Stans and Tar.
Right. Got it. Yeah. Well,
The
sorry.
Tower of Storms, huh? Okay. Well, that'll cost you more because this pass was just one way and back.
That's true. How much more?
Well, good question. I didn't do the math. Let me check.
Nothing? Sounds great. It doesn't ring up. Must be free.
Oh no. We just gotta do a lot of addition here. 5 members. Plus a dog.
No.
Dog keeping.
4 members and a dog.
He is a member. He is not just a dog.
Fine. 4 members and a halfling.
That's fair.
Per-
That's fair.
Per mile, 5 gold.
Yeah, she's the dog's companion.
The dog's coming.
Oh, the halfling? Yeah, she's with the dog.
Yeah. It makes sense.
You don't
now.
let beasts like that in here. All right, Neil, you have to set up sign.
5 gold to the tower.
I'll
For us
pay
to
it.
wait, and then take you back to Leon.
How much was it?
5 gold. I'll pay it.
He holds out his hand. Thank you. I believe you'll find your bunks down below, still in excellent shape.
I don't remember from the map, but do we need the ship to get back after the tower? The tower's inland, isn't it, or no?
You don't need it. You can approach from the sea.
I mean, once
can
they
walk.
drop us at the tower, we don't need the ship to get back to Leilon, right?
That is correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yep. You can walk. It's 20 miles north of Leon.
Right. Well, unless we want to keep the ship.
You
Could be
ain't
that
getting
whole
my
argument all over
ship.
again.
You ain't getting my ship there, dragon, somewhat slayer.
Oh, I mean, I'm just thinking of after we're
Of course,
done
you
with
know
this
I'm a
battle, we're going to be exhausted. So it'll be nice to have people around us to protect us, and we can just sleep the whole time.
That would be nice.
Sounds like a plan. Here, more rum. All right. And you, mage, no fireballs on the ship.
Can I cast fireball?
Understood, Captain.
Or can I have a flaming ball? It rolls around. It's really cute.
Keep your child supervised. Kendra there.
No control over her. She's with the dog.
I'm going to pull out of my bag one of my hand-drawn pamphlets of Neil in a crayon and hand it to Stan Centaur.
What is this? Why is it upside down? As he flips it around. It looks like a pig. Are you worshiping a swine?
Sometimes.
Not all the time.
No.
Well, most of the time he's a halfling, but sometimes he's a pig.
What kind of pig is he?
A spider pig. The best kind of pig.
And there it is. What do they do?
Spider pig. Spider pig.
I don't get it, but onward.
Don't be hating on my bacon. You can be a pig too. Oink.
Nice.
So, question to the group.
Answer from the group.
We could do the whole Tower Storm since we didn't do it because we skipped it in the last module because you out-leveled the beginning quest. Or you can go right into the big boss on this side. Because all at the same
Whatever
time.
you think would feel most natural.
Well, most
If
times
there's like
you
a
put us on
puzzle-
the map and we just go and fight the big boss. that's
I
what
mean, that's pretty standard for us. So
Yeah, because I mean, if there's like a puzzle room that, you solve in the original thing that you don't, wouldn't solve and going back, I guess we should solve that.
Okay.
And
I mean,
guess that's
if you want to
what
do
I'm
the
saying, if
dungeon,
it feels
we could do the
natural.
dungeon. We could just slash out some dungeon.
Sure. We'll go into this. This will be fun. So let's take a quick 5 minute. Let me set this up, a map up a little bit, and
Just run in through whirlwinding.
this will be interesting because you're coming from the ocean side. This will be interesting. Yeah, it's interesting actually.
This is where Toby would have like a good old time. He's like, I could get into the room and then hit somebody, and then get into the next room and hit somebody, and get into the next room and hit somebody.
Yeah. Let's take a quick 5 minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So,
All right.
holy,
Yeah.
stupidest realization the other day. So, I found out the perfect name for a companion for Imag.
Go ahead.
Olive.
Olive on the die.
Yep, because your Imag gonna die, and it would be Olive gonna die.
Olive gonna die.
Olive on a die.
Yeah, Olive on a die. But I just thought it was funny. Somebody said that the other day, and I'm like, it's kind of like Imag. Olive.
I'll live on a die. There you go. Okay, I got you. So like a
You got it?
like a cousin. My cousin's last name is Olive. Or first.
There you go.
There you go.
So when we have a continuation of this in another realm, in another world, you'll be the second cousin of Imag gonna die, and your last name is Olive.
Olive. That's it.
And you'll be paired up with the dwarf wizard son of Durik Nine Fingers Embermane.
And at this point, the corgis will have just evolved into humanoids.
I can't even
So
remember.
your
I can't even
companion will
remember
be a
what.
talking corgi.
I can't even remember what Durik's son's name is. Hang on a second. Durik
Oh,
was the
I don't
rogue.
remember.
His son's name. Oh, that's right. His son's name is Durdrick. Durdrick Embermane.
Durdrick, son of
Durek.
Durek.
Yes. So Durek was a rogue, and Durdrick is a wizard.
Interesting.
I only have 2 other characters made, and one of them is just awful. Like,
I have a ton.
and then the other one will be painstaking to create because I have to be very particular with how I build the character. Make it work.
Right. We were saying
I have Kiku, my stout halfling monk.
Oh yeah, and I have I have Kai.
Oh, and
Nice
then I also have I have Karik. I have Karik, my half orc
Oh
barbarian.
yeah, and then I have the gal who's looking for Karik. What was her name again?
My half orc intimidation rogue Vargan.
Zara is the one that would exist in Karik's world.
Vargan, the half orc pirate swashbuckler rogue that has all of his stats in charisma.
Yes, I want him to exist so badly.
He exists. We just need a campaign for him.
Well, that's what I mean. I want him to be played.
So what's going on, High Hopes? How you been, man?
Oh my gosh, I just realized that character would actually probably work really good with this one.
Well, I think it was last week I talked to Ed all about the plans of the vampire world.
Mm-hmm.
The vampire world?
The vampire world. It's Stroudwind.
Ooh.
It's the campaign involving Stroudwind.
I feel like I don't know, like I kind of feel like so like I was thinking about this with Strahd, right? Because I watched
go ahead. Continue.
No, go ahead. Well, I've watched a couple of people play Strahd. Like I've never watched the whole campaign because I'm trying not to get spoilers for what we're doing, right? But there's a couple people who run it like you can play any race that you want, right? Like I'm a dragonborn. You're a tiefling, right? So, but there are 2 that only allow humans and human variants. Right, and it's a really cool because they don't have dark vision. They don't have a lot of the buffs. But since they're a human variant, they have a little bit better spell casting ability and stuff like that. But still, it's really cool to see stuff like that. Like not having dark vision changes that whole fight under the church in
Oh, I'm sure it does.
It's crazy.
And even in the House of the Dead or whatever that one was.
Yep. But it's really cool to see a vampire campaign where the characters, the PCs, are human based, right? Yeah. And they don't have natural armor. They don't have night vision.
Right. Yep, I see that. I was almost thinking about not having it really be vampires necessarily, but more like just cursed people.
Yeah. Yep.
Thinking about doing that too. But that then defines. I have to define my curse stuff. But
Well, it also leaves it more open ended to different kinds of curses and different enemy types.
Right. Whereas
make them all animorphs.
Ooh, that's such a good show. Oh man, that show was so good. But anyway, yeah, the difference is like if I use vampires, is that it does allow it gives me like a rule set already, right?
Yeah.
For them. But if I don't, then it allows me to like be a little bit more varied. Whereas like not every vampire works the same way, so you don't just fight them the same way every time. You have to each cursed individual has its own way of working. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's things like that. Things we're working on, trying to get stuff together. working out pretty good so far. I think we're getting there.
We are getting there.
Cool. Yeah, I hear you. High hopes about being super busy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Christmas is coming up. What do we got? Like 2 more sleeps? 3 more sleeps?
Oh no, man.
It came quick. Let's just say that.
Jeez. Did it ever? Did I start? I just looked over at my printer and I thought my printer was supposed to have something on it, and it doesn't. So
You know what? I gotta make myself a note because I keep forgetting. I gotta call Elegoo and find out what's going on with my printer.
I found out my printer's got a clean VAT thing. So it doesn't actually have a clean VAT button. Like there's the new printers have a button. Clean VAT.
Mm-hmm.
This one doesn't. It has a light detection thing. It's supposed to be for like making sure your light is working.
Yep.
But if you just turn that on, it turns the light on for 6 seconds. And it just cures the whole bottom of your vat. So what you do is you take some supports that you broke off, and you set them in your vat when something's been cured to the bottom of your vat. So you set them in there next to it, and then cure your vat for 6 seconds. Cures the bottom layer of your vat. Then you just grab those supports and pull, and it just lifts up the whole bottom of your vat and cleans it instantly.
That's cool.
It is like the coolest thing.
Yeah, it's definitely cool.
Yeah,
Super
like
convenient.
yeah, get rid of failed prints in like 2 seconds instead of like having to pick up the vat and empty it out and clean it out and take the stuff off the bottom. None of that. Just hit the button, empties the vat. Done.
The Borkus Bork. Thanks for the follow.
Hey.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
No.
We're just set up a map for the new adventure. New section of the adventure. I should say.
So, I was actually talking with my hubby about how I want to like get some shelves in my room and have a little bit more space for like my things, like my D&D books and D&D gear and like my collectibles and stuff. And I was like, but if I get shelves, I'm gonna have to get more collectibles, right?
Right.
And he's like, it'd probably be just cheaper to get you a 3D printer. And I'm like, ooh.
Not gonna lie, it's
It's a problem.
it's an addiction, Corgi. Don't do it.
You'll end up with a lot
I
of
think it
things
would
really
be-
quickly.
I think it would be more of a problem for him. I think he'd probably be using it more than I would.
Oh,
be.
I tell you, I have both. I have an FDM and a resin, and I mean, I haven't printed in a little while because my resin, there's something wrong with it. It's not printing, but it's an addiction. It's like because you're always looking for stuff to print, always.
Always looking
Like-
for stuff to print, and always something to upgrade your printer and how to print faster.
And once you have the ability, then you start looking around, going, "Oh, I can totally print that," or "Oh, I can totally do this," or it's weird.
He totally wants it so that he could print off them little plastic bits and pieces that cost him like $1 billion, to get like shipped over from a small little
well,
factory in China, basically.
for his truck and stuff. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great for like knobs and control switches and stuff like that. It's great for all those doodads. But everything has its place. Like resin's good for some things, then FDM is better for others. Like anything that you need durability for, you want the FDM. You want the
That's the one we
resin one.
probably.
If you want like high detail, resin is the way to go.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get the FDS first.
Yeah.
Because, that is what the one he would probably use more.
Yep.
I mean, that's what I
Understandable.
have. So, I just got a glass or a mirror for mine, so I'm very excited.
You got a what? A mirror?
Yeah, like to print on.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
Are we ready?
It's mainly, I guess,
If
it's
you're-
just because it's perfectly flat, so it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Well, it's a glass bed. I mean, that's what a lot of guys use glass bed.
Yeah, it's a glass bed. I just happen to have a mirror.
Yeah.
I got it out of
if
an
you were ready,
apartment,
Avalar.
So
I'm ready. So it's the Dreadnought boat is actually a little more south of the actual Tower Storm, so we're not going to do that part. But we'll set the scene this way. You are traveling by sea. Once in a while, you guys go to deck to see where your locations are on top of the deck and see how close you are to your destination. And in the distance, you do see a towering lighthouse with an eerie green light pulsing from its beacon. Shining westward to the sea, each green pulse of light, you hear a thump of a slow beating heart as you sail past. And just a little few miles past that, up against the rocks, you see your destination. As the captain says, "Is that the ship you're looking for?" All drunk. And what you see, as I change music, because this doesn't go very well, let's go with,
I have a question, real quick.
this. Yeah.
In the ship ride down here, would we have either A, long rested, or B, short rested?
Good question. You be long rest.
Thank you. I'll
Woohoo!
take
great
that.
question. Great question.
Very cool. Very good
I
question.
like it.
In the distance, you see, let's say over 200 yards away, a armored dreadnought made of metal and bone rests on a rocky outcrop in the bay. Flames leap from a brazier mounted to the
Brazier?
Fiery teacups. Oh, it's a woman. It's a female.
So I stopped to let that happen. Just so you know.
Anyway,
You could say she's hot.
But
Very deadly.
Alright.
Flames leap from this brazier mounted to its main mast as its ragged sails are stitched from worn leather. You can see in the distance barbaric half-orcs patrol its decks and stand by, ready to employ its deadly siege weapons. And a giant skeleton clutching a halberd is lashed to its bow. Over a dozen zombies are impaled on stakes set into the rocks around the vessel. As the ship that you're sailing on comes to a close. I am not getting any closer to that thing. Just a little
Okay.
imagination, guys.
Well,
I could put you farther south on the land. You can walk over, or you can take a dinghy over, but I am not getting closer to that. It'll sink us.
all right. Okay.
hey, I'll look to the first mate and I'll be like, "Look, they got some sense. Aren't you happy?"
Yes, it's about time. Fear, I will call it more than sense.
That's good. That's good. So.
You're approaching at dusk, by the way, I should say. So
Oh,
it's,
great.
it's getting
This is
dark.
Fantastic. So, what would you guys like to do? Do you like to dinghy it over? You want to get on the land and walk over? Do you want to fly over?
I like the land idea for you guys.
All
'Cause
right.
remember last time we took a dinghy in? It didn't go
True.
so well.
Well, you would
That's
walk and
true.
fly. We could fly. We could do the same thing we just did.
I think you're taking up too many of Kendroth's spells for your own
Well,
selfishness.
It's just
I just long rested.
it's just long resting. Yeah.
I'm trying.
What else
Save
is
your
his
spell
spells for?
slots.
His spells are for the party. But you're right. We could just go in on land. That's fine. I was just saying, if you wanted to go straight at it, we could go straight at it. But that would probably be the best way, is to fly in.
I
If
can
you're
cast fly on you, and you can charge at it headlong.
I meant if that is the way that we were going. Not that's the best way total. Like, but if we are heading straight at it, the best way in is probably flying in. And Snowfia's sneaking across the water.
Don't mind me.
I mean, whatever you want to do.
I'm
Either
good.
way, I'm walking, so
Let's just all head to land. It'll probably be easier. We can let this boat go home, and then you guys can stop being upset with me about trying to steal the boat.
To the land.
Does anybody on the ship hear Imag talking about stealing the boat?
Nah, not at this time. He's too drunk. Captain's too drunk.
Wait a minute. Did you just say you're trying to steal my boat?
No.
You say you want to be part of my crew? Be on the boat? Yeah,
No.
we got a spot for you.
No.
Somebody's got to empty the chamber pots.
I'll be the guy to fight off the dragons. I'll wait around for the dragons.
Dragons.
Yeah. Anyway, we gonna dinghy it to shore, and then walk to the tower.
Yeah, is that what you guys want
Or
to
do
do?
you want to be dropped off further?
Oh,
further?
it depends on how the captain's going to put us ashore. If the captain wants to take us closer, we can.
Yeah, he's gonna
dinghy
put-
over.
He's gonna put you. He can put you on the shore. You can ding you over to the shore. Like somebody will row you there, and then you have a half a mile walk up. You're just not gonna get close to this thing.
That's fair.
Understood.
Okay, so you did that. You did all that. So a couple hours now. It's complete night. As you guys approach from the land side, you see the same thing. An armored dreadnought made of metal and bones rests on a rocky outcrop, and you see half-orc patrols on decks and on standby, ready to employ its deadly siege weapon. And the front of the boat has a giant skeleton clutching a halberd to its bow. And you see over a dozen zombies impaled on stakes set into rocks around the vessel.
All right. Well. It's in the water?
Yeah, it's in the water. It's crashed up against rocks.
Okay.
You're walking down the
The coast.
outcrop. Yeah, you're about 200 feet away. You're on the outcrop. You're kind of hiding right now, and you see this massive ship and waves splashing against it. It's up against the rocks.
Okay.
If we want to put it in perspective, I'll switch it to
Do
the
we
map
see?
now.
We don't see anybody on the ship. Do we see anybody on the ship?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you see half orcs patrolling the decks. You
Right.
see
Okay. You did say that. I do remember that now. All right. Stealth, folks. We want to stealth it up to it. We're just gonna go in and kill everybody, right? This does not seem like a talky mission. Correct?
probably smart.
All right. Well then.
We'll all look at Phoebe. Or not Phoebe, Neela.
What?
I switched your map. By the
Switching
way, Bully, if
campaigns.
you want to center for the audience.
Oh, sorry. I was just like, oh, I also need to make sure I have the right spells.
Okay. Should be
You
always
are
Upper right.
Imag. Imag, your
I'm
your
black.
AC is lower than Sophia's, correct?
My AC is 18.
Zoom out. It's all the way to the left. Unless I
I'm-
didn't give you some.
I'm zoomed all the way out.
Mine is 19 with a shield, so
It's all black. for me.
17.
All right, hang
Which
on.
I gotta
hang on,
take
I'm trying-
off now that I'm thinking about it. Thank you.
Why did?
Yeah,
why
my
did it
AC is
do this?
17.
Mine's 18 with a shield on 20.
Okay.
Hang on. It reset the night vision. Oop.
All right. Woo. Okay, so that's what we see. Got it.
Give me 1 second.
I want to. Oh, I gotta check my spells. Where's my mouse?
I don't know why it keeps turning this off. Sorry, guys.
I don't.
That's a
It
cool
was
ship.
up fine for me. So it's probably just particular people.
Really, because you're off too. I'm just it's yours.
Mine's off because I can totally see the map.
I
It's
can see
fine.
You can see
Yeah.
you can see the whole map, or just the one
just the
strip on the left
ship.
side. Okay.
Just the strip.
Yeah, just on the left.
That was weird because everybody was off. Everybody. Very strange. All right, everybody sees now. All right, time's yours. What's your plan to get on this boat?
Hey, Neela, you want to cast that spell on us?
Sure, I can do that. I cast pass without a trace on us.
Cast without a trace.
I cast. I cast.
Okay.
Wait, if I pass a cast, does that mean I farted it?
Probably.
Okay.
You guys think we're gonna need cure
Pass
wounds?
without a trace.
She tooted. She tooted everybody. She passed win.
I would like to say no, Imag, but knowing this group, yes, we're probably going to need it.
Need what?
Cure wounds.
Probably. I have it too, though, as well.
I know, but I'm in the process of
I was just letting you know. So if you want, if you were thinking of, if you were thinking of something and waiting and on healing, I also have some healing.
Should mention too that Talos is angry. Obviously, the storm is raging. Waves are pounding this ship. It is raining, lightning, all
Can we
that good
just kill a
stuff.
god?
Is that an
Silly
option?
mortal. You cannot kill a god.
Just
We
curious
Haven't,
if-
we haven't hit that level yet.
But in the future, is it possible?
It is possible.
It is. It is.
It is. I mean, technically, Nil was a god. Nil almost could have gotten killed.
True.
In mortal form.
Yeah, in
Still
mortal
counts.
form.
But no, I mean at a high enough level, yeah, it's possible with the right weapons and a high enough level. Sure.
'Cause maybe I'm just saying, we can go straight to the source of our problems here.
I don't think at level 9 will last long.
Yeah. Yeah. Just saying.
Just saying.
Just thinking out loud. Don't mind me. It was more of a curiosity.
Okay. 44% of my daily sugar and 100 milligrams of caffeine is not keeping me awake.
I feel that.
Man.
Look at High Hopes with the damage control. I'm not calling anybody anything. Yeah, and in all fairness, in all fairness, High Hopes, she's not squishy. Like
No, she's a tank.
she's a tank.
She's got like just as much HP, if not more than me, and I have a higher constitution than.
If anybody's squishy, it's me or Neela. But
I should mention these zombies. They're staked around the boat, out in the rocks. They're moaning,
Okay.
and
Before
there are
we
20 of them.
before we go in,
I'm trying to do a sound effect here. Oh, sorry.
maybe not. Maybe I can't do that. Oh, I can't do that right now. I can only have cantrip. Okay. All right. My spells are known. I have nothing for the group. thought about taking aid, but I can't spare the 2nd level spell.
What are your spells for if they're not for the group?
They would be for the group. They would be for like
Ooh,
making
that
sure
didn't
you
age
don't
well,
die.
did it?
I wasn't gonna use my 2nd level spell before the fighting started. I can
Oh,
use it
that's
later to save your life.
I'm a smart aleck.
And I
That tweet
only
didn't
I
age
only
well,
have
now
2
did it?
spells. I only get 2. I'm
It's
not
fine. I just wanted to be a smart aleck.
Just
I know. I understand. I think it's funny.
I like that high hopes.
Well, I mean,
So-
8 isn't the worst thing that could happen.
nope. 8 isn't the worst thing.
No. I have guidance, so.
So these zombies are impaled. What? Like right in front of us?
No, they're all around the ship, around the
All around
rock.
the ship. Okay.
Yeah, they you see for where they're at and their location and how they're impaled. They no threat to you at this moment.
Fine, okay.
It's just eerie, moaning.
It's gonna do it. Fine, everybody is aided.
Glass canyon. I'm
Here's
squishy,
up to-
but I mean,
oh, it's only
21.
3 creatures. It's not even. All right, so
You don't have to spend a spell slot. Once you get your spells prepared, we can just do whatever you want to do. We can go in there.
okay, then let's go. I mean, I can cast aid, but it's only 5 HP to King, you, and Neela because I'm not gonna give it to me and Sophia. If you think it's if you guys think you're gonna need 5 HP, I'll give it to you.
Oh, is that all 8 is?
Yeah, and it's the 2nd level
There you
spell.
go. High Hopes just bought a
Oof.
cure wounds. So
Well, okay.
Thank you.
Fine. Let's go.
From the position you can see on the bow of the boat, this giant skeleton
Gnomes look after one another. I love it.
that's carrying a halberd is moving. It's animated. It's looking left and right, holding its head, this weapon. It's a halberd. It's like a trident.
The giant skeleton.
On the bow of the boat. Looking left and right.
he's lashed to the bow, right?
Yeah, he's attached to the bow.
Yeah.
Are we stealth?
Like a head figure.
Are we stealth?
We
I don't know.
have
What are you doing?
we have passed without a trace, right? We just didn't roll for stealth.
Yeah. So
Okay, yeah.
can we sneak up a little bit? I guess.
Roll for stealth.
I am the wind.
Yes.
My god!
I am even more the wind.
Wow, 2 natural 20s. What?
Watch my natural 1, baby.
So we got a
9.
40, a 32, a 29, and a 27. We combined are the wind.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Where's
We're gonna
King?
Crash to the waves.
Oh, King. King is probably going to be the derpy
And-
one that gives us away.
All right.
Nice.
Ah!
Got better than me.
28!
That's better than me.
So we are officially
Okay.
the wind.
Oh, 29, sorry.
So on the deck, is the skeleton on the front of the ship alive?
It's animated.
Can it move, or is it attached to the front of the ship?
It's lashed to the front of the ship like a head figure,
Okay, but it moves.
right? But it's holding a halberd, and it's looking left and right. It's moving and looking left and right.
Okay, well it can't like come get us, so fuck that thing. I was gonna say, I was like, oh, why don't we all concentrate our power on that because right now we don't have.
So you guys slipped on down to the coastal rocks right in front of the boat. Waves are splashing, and they're making the rocks very slippery. but you get down without insight. When no one's seeing you, not even the big old skeleton in the front of the boat. You're now on the side of the boat.
Is there a way up, like a ladder or a rope ladder
Nope.
onto the boat?
No.
I guess what's our play here? We're just going hack / destroy them.
Is there a hole in the side of the ship that we can enter?
No, you from looking at the side of the ship and how it's leaning, you can use a grappling rope to climb up.
Oh, just to climb up the side.
Mm-hmm.
Would
No, it's made of metal.
no.
Uh.
That was good.
Holy
Can
rusted metal!
Kendroth,
Oh.
That was
alter
funny. Yeah.
it somehow, and
You
just
wanna
like
throw
to make a
Kendroth?
hole.
Oh.
Without
How
just-
high? How high is it to see over the railing?
10, let's say 10 foot.
Okay, so even standing on Kendroth's shoulders, I probably couldn't see over.
So I just don't see. There's no real way of just climbing up this boat without not making our presence known. It seems, right?
I can
Sure you
technically
can.
cast spider walk on us all.
Oh, you could. Can you do that to everybody? What kind of charges
Including
is that?
including King? Will he be
Yeah,
the Sparty
'cause
walking
I
corgi?
have 10 charges on the thing per day.
And how many charges does it use?
1. I think it's 10. Let me look before I deplete it and have to roll a critical roll on that.
You do kind of survive on that stuff.
I
At this
do.
point,
10 charges.
the best gift
right.
Neil ever gave you.
It's
It
one.
truly is.
It's one charge for
Yeah, 1 charge for
climb,
The
3 for
climbing.
web. Is that what it
2
is?
for web.
2 for web. Okay.
It's really an OP staff. I can cast the thing like 8 times.
Right. So
So
go ahead and I guess you could cast it on all of us and we could climb up the side of the ship.
yeah, because it's a touch. So
Okay. So Sophia reaches out and touches y'all, and
and it's lasts for 1 hour. So
you're immune with spider walk.
Oh, you can't do that
why?
because it's concentration.
No, it's through the staff.
It's
Still
through the staff.
concentration.
Yeah, I'm concentrating on you guys.
Right, but it's 5 spells to do that.
Ah, fair.
So when you cast one, the next one you cast will drop the first one.
Oh
That's fair. You can only do one character at a time. That's fair.
well.
Well, she can cast it on herself and peer
That's what I was
over.
about to say. I was
Yeah,
like, all
go
right,
ahead.
I guess I'm gonna climb the.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. She's got spider climb. Let me give that to her. We'll give her that. And she climbs up
take a
on the
rope with you.
side.
Take a rope.
Take a rope with. Yeah, that's fair.
She carries the rope.
I'll make the knot with like the that way I can latch it onto something real quick.
Yeah, but we can start climbing up right away.
Go ahead and roll for stealth, Sophia, for climbing up the side.
Still get a plus 10 as long as you're within 20 feet of me. There's a 30 feet.
Nice. 27.
17. She shimmies up the side.
I'm gonna start from here because I'm gonna
Okay.
basically
Okay.
go here.
Okay. You do see a cleat that you could tie your rope to. And looking past, you see the main deck. The main deck contains stairs that send down to the bowels of the ship. A ballista mounted on a rotating platform in the middle and on the bow. You see, of course, the half-orc acolytes are stationed around it. You just see the iron brazier, mounted on the main mast containing ever burning orb of flame. And one more, I think, from your point of view, I think. And the front deck of the dreadnought is fitted with a ballista mounted on a rotating platform, and 2 acolytes are sitting there. So basically, you see the acolytes where you see them, the 2 ballistics. You see stairs leading down. There's also a kind of a chamber where they load up crates and stuff. It's gated, and 2 acolytes in the back with more siege weapons, as well as a cleat that you can tie your rope to.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, I will. As I'm like, climbing up the side, I'll hook it on before I get to the deck type deal.
Since
Um,
it's
Go
on
ahead
there,
and
check
slide a hand for tying the knot.
Oh boy.
17.
Ooh.
That's a good knot.
Good enough. Start climbing.
Exactly.
I'll start on my way up. On my way up.
All right. I'm max stealth.
35.
Nice.
35.
Nice. You got up there and without being heard. Place yourself on the boat.
Okay. I cannot because I'm zoomed way the heck out.
Before Kendroth goes up, I'll be like, "Can you cast Fly on King?" I wait until Imag's gone though.
Yeah, I can actually cast fly on all 3 of us
Counterspell.
if you want. Do you want it just on King, or would you like it on all 3 of us?
Well, I mean, King has no other way of getting up, so at least King.
All right, I'm gonna cast it on all 3 of us because that'll give you a slight advantage. So I'll touch you and King, Trim, and now you have flight 60 feet of movement for 10 minutes.
Thank you.
All of a sudden you feel lighter than air. So that's a concentration spell too.
Yes,
But that's it. He's able
could-
to.
but I can
Yeah.
cast it on 3 targets at one time.
Correct, because the higher levels. Copy that.
Yep.
All right. All right. What's your play?
Do you want us to stealth? I'm just gonna fly up onto the ship. But
Yep. Stealth.
And oops, I made a line. I'm sorry.
18.
I don't
How
know.
dare you?
There you go. I made it go away. It's fine.
Neela was drawing in the mud and the water sand as Kendra takes off.
Yeah.
There's slight pebbles trickle down. Kendra, as this flight looks down, scared that he might get heard, but he lands on the deck.
Yeah. 18.
without being heard.
Okay, and then King and I are gonna fly up to you. And I roll critical
Oh,
fail.
no.
I just want to let you know that I rolled 2 critical fails in a row.
Oh man. So I don't give me King.
I can't believe I rolled 2 ones in a row.
You have halfling luck.
No, I know. I rolled 1, and then it re-rolled, and I have to keep the second roll.
Oh, it just automatically re-rolled?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Do I slam into the side of the boat like a fly?
I mean, with any, just to, even with your natural 1, you rolled a 21, but sorry, it's still 1.
So it's a stealth check. It's not written in the rules to honor
That's
the
true.
natural 1. I don't think I have done it in the past.
That's true. I don't think it's a absolute critical fail. It doesn't have to be.
But I will.
I leave it to you all. I mean, I can slam into the side of the boat like a bug, or I can get a 21.
Do you have reliable talent? Or is that like 13? Level 13.
Do we have a luck out there anywhere?
Actually,
it doesn't matter.
I have an inspiration left.
Yeah, but you have to declare it before.
To be fair, it doesn't matter.
Fair.
I don't
So,
understand
as
why
Neela-
inspiration you have to cure it.
As Neela's flying up,
But that's okay.
I do not have reliable talent.
she's not used to flying.
Bangs her head on the.
Her toes and her boots, being steel toe probably, bangs the side of the boat as she lands with a ringing sound. Ding!
Oh,
The acolyte looks. The blue acolyte here in front of Sophia hears this sound and looks over the side of the boat. Old ships. And turns around. And doesn't notice that Neela landed.
Woo!
Oh boy. Now that they didn't notice, do we all want to attack everyone?
Yeah.
Cool.
I will swing.
I will fire.
Fire.
Okay. We wanna roll for our how would you like us to go?
Is that
for
what you wanna do?
Our surprise turns. Yeah, we're attacking.
You're attacking?
Do we have a surprise turn?
All right, you get a surprise turn. Let's go ahead and roll initiative and get my music going here. Roll initiative, everybody.
Now I roll a 20. Psh,
And I rolled the
whatever. Whatever.
+4 initiative, and I still
It's
get.
this is a pure Sophia day. I'm either no or go today.
Oof.
Oh my goodness.
Those are some rolls.
Those are some terrible initiatives there, folks.
Wow.
That's crazy. Kindro's not at the bottom of the list.
Hey, Magus. How you like them apples?
Oh my goodness.
I'm glad we have a surprise round.
Yeah, me too. Might get to go sometime tonight.
Yeah, so reliable talent isn't until like level 11.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought it was a higher level, but
That's a really cool feat for a rogue. It really is.
yeah, that's an OP make rogues broken feat right there.
Yeah, rogues are so broken.
They're so broken.
Wiz-
But that-
wizards, are, wizards are broken too, but in the other direction.
Yeah, right.
Do you want to know a secret? Do you want to know the story behind why wizards are so broken?
Go ahead.
Because Gygax didn't like casters. He didn't like wizards.
Yeah, he wanted to make it hard.
Really?
So he intentionally broke the class.
Oh, boost with the disadvantage. To whom, boost?
Oh.
To whom?
Boosted!
Gotta declare.
I'm the only one that's had it so far, so spread the love to somebody else.
All right, as he answers that question, Neela, you have your first surprise round.
Okay. Ready? Okay.
Go. Let's
I
roll.
guess.
Oh no.
I guess.
He's gonna roll.
Uh-oh.
for
So I guess I'm going to stay flying a little bit.
Okay.
Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna stay flying just a little bit. Just high enough to get over everybody's head.
Okay.
And I am actually going to shoot. Want to know what? I'm gonna fly over here. There we go. That way I don't have to fly and I make any weird checks for that. Okay, I'm shooting at blue with my crossbow.
All right. And the disadvantage with the roll from boosted goes to Kendroff.
It's all good, buddy.
Dun,
It's all good.
dun.
As Neil is setting up the crossbow shot on blue. In
You're
flight.
lucky boosted.
Oh, Kendra's only
I
done
love
spell
that you guys. I love that you guys are using the dice in chat. I absolutely love that.
It's good.
It is good.
So
21 to hit.
21 does hit.
Kendroth will only use spells that require saves. He doesn't have to roll.
Okay, so how does that work? If I have
24.
disadvantage, does that give them advantage on the save?
No, it doesn't. That's not how that. But I mean,
It's
you
not
can
how that
do
works?
it that. It's not how it works generally. If you have disadvantage on your,
It's
next
not
attack-
on your it's not on your next turn. It's on your next roll though, isn't it? Your next
Yeah, the next
attack?
time you have to roll
Right,
for...
but see, if he doesn't.
Oh,
if
so
he has a
okay, right.
save-
So it would be my next roll. Well, no, but it would be my next roll. Like, so if I do make an attack roll or a save roll or something like that, that's when I would have disadvantage.
Right.
Yes.
But if you only cast spells that require saves, you don't roll at all.
Unless somebody attacks him.
Right, but unless I need to make a save or an
Right,
ability
yeah.
check.
Right. Sure.
Stop
So
trying
your
to
next-
weasel the. You're trying to weasel out of this. Ah, Meg. I
wasn't-
see
I
you.
wasn't trying to weasel out. I was just saying, like, that would be funny. The funny thing to do to
Yeah.
weasel out. That's how you
Don't
would
be
do
So,
it.
Don't be a cheese weasel.
so Kendroff, on your next roll, you have disadvantage. And speaking of, your stealth roll is up with a disadvantage.
My stealth roll is up.
Yeah, why is he have a stealth roll?
Surprise
Did
round.
you take the 24 damage off of blue?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
As you shoot, it hits it in the shoulder.
We already
He
did
busts
ours.
up.
He did his stealth roll.
to get up on the ship.
Yeah.
Surprise round. That's what I meant.
Oh, his turn.
Oh.
His turn is up. Yeah.
Oh, what? So I need to roll stealth now?
No,
Or I
no,
can
it's,
just attack.
it's your.
No, it's your
surprise
turn to go.
Oh, I was gonna say.
He
Oh,
just-
I got
it's
you.
just a surprise
I
round.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand. Never mind. I was gonna say she just hit blue. I'm pretty sure they know we're here.
Yep. It's a surprise round.
Okay, let's see.
You
How
have
do we
advantage
wanna
on
do this?
attacks, or with disadvantage. So then you just have regular roll.
That is
Oh.
true.
And I use my I don't say this often, but I use my bonus action to reload my crossbow.
That
job.
is true. So if I have advantage, this would just cancel it out, right? So I just have a regular roll.
It's true.
Correct.
So I am going to stick my hand out at red there, straight ahead of me, and cast Firebolt. Mascalin. For 11 hit.
On red.
Yep.
You miss as the firebolt goes wide.
There it is. Disadvantage worked.
And I think that is it for me.
All right, that brings us
that's
to
it for-
King's surprise round.
Oh, okay. My babu is going to 5, 10. He is going to I guess he'll come up here and he's going to
That was anticlimactic.
what?
Hey, it had an effect on combat. He did not get
Yep.
an attack off because of it. It worked.
Yep.
That's what disadvantage is.
That's it.
It's to make nothing happen.
Okay.
What did I miss?
So-
Is Sophia restrained? Oh, spider climb. Never mind. All right.
So 5, 10, 15. All right. So he is actually going to use. Oh, I did the line again. No, nobody look at my line.
She's going in the mud, guys.
Oh, we see her line.
Nobody look at my line.
I'm trying to remember how it would go. It would go like it goes like this. There it is. So it would encompass this area. Or it would encompass this area. Actually, can I kind of have it encompass that area? My 15-foot cone?
Yep. You want
'Cause I
to
wanna
Yeah,
get-
you hit.
the ballistic?
You hit.
I wanna
red and
try to get-
green.
Yeah, I was like, I want to try to get 2 of them.
Yeah, if you face towards the ballistic there, that you'll get red and green.
Okay.
Stuff like that's coming boosted.
I my sweet Babu is gonna bark.
Woof.
And so you need to make a DC 12 dex save for me.
All right. So he's on the ground. He's not flying.
Yeah, he landed.
Okay, red got a 14. And green got the 10.
Okay, so green takes all of it, and red takes 4 force, 4 thunder damage.
Okay, so 17 to green, and red takes half that. 8, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But they stay on their feet as this blast hits them. Green pulls out. A clawed gauntlet in his hands. It's like a gauntlet with claws. Because it's clawed gauntlet. All right.
Did
All
Sophia
right.
and Imag get to go yet for their surprise round?
No.
Nope, coming up. Sophia's next.
Well, to be fair, I mean, am I gonna break stealth if they hear?
Later, Harold.
We are not stealth anymore.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Because we're gonna come in with my cat's great axe with a 25 to hit,
Nice.
and I'll strong attack that. So 16 points of
is he
damage.
What is it?
Steam?
You said,
Sorry.
what was the damage? Or 25 to hit,
25 to hit.
blue? That does
Blue.
hit.
And I'll what is it called? Strong. I always forget what it's actually called.
Strong attack or
Oh, it is called
savage
strong attack.
strong attack.
Gives it max damage.
Yeah, just max damage of
So
the
16.
hit.
Right? Is 16 your
Yeah,
max?
16 points of damage.
My question was, has anybody seen my cats in a piano lately?
Not for a while.
16. What's the die? Is it a D8?
The D12.
Oh, D12. So your max damage is
It's
Oh,
a
it's
D12
1d12.
plus 4. 1d12
Yeah.
plus 4.
See ya, boost.
Bob
Thank you for coming out.
Later, boosted.
So is it 16 points of damage? I haven't seen your roll yet. That's why I was.
Yeah, because he's not rolling. Because
it's just max. So it's just a D12 plus 4. So it's 16.
Yeah, it's strong
16,
attack.
okay.
Any melee attack does max damage. I
Gotcha.
get to do it twice per long rest.
All right. You slash down with a meow, slice him across his chest as he looks up at you, glaring. You hear him laugh. Booster redeems a bless. Thanks, Boost, on his way out. Have a Merry
Good
Christmas,
celebration.
Happy Holidays, Boost.
Yeah,
All
buddy.
right.
Merry Christmas.
Oh no,
That's your
Boost isn't
surprise.
leaving. He was saying bye to High
Oh,
Hopes.
he said no. He says he also has to go put the kids to bed.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, never mind. Bye.
Targeting the 4 players. There's your bless. I'm mad.
That's okay, Boost. Thank you.
We told you, Boosted. King is the player. Neela
He is the player.
fan.
Neither is. Yeah, pretty much.
Neela's-
Why you hate a dog? Why you hate a dog, Boost? Imag, your surprise round, please.
Okay.
Okay, Boost.
My
I get another
surprise
swing.
round. My surprise round is fire.
Do I not?
Huh?
Do I not get my second attack?
Oh yeah. Continue.
Yeah. We were just talking to Boosted, so
Right.
Oh,
I
go
didn't
ahead.
want to interrupt.
Continue your second attack.
For 21. We'll roll
does hit.
this one. For 12 slashing.
Skull slashes. Meow
Yes,
as it comes down. As you slash, gashing wound across his chest. He's bleeding pretty bad. As Imag's turn comes up.
All right. So this is I'm gonna be aiming at the purple and orange one and up on the top part of the ship there.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire my first 2 shots at them, but I'm going to use my bonus action first to cast Divine Favor on myself. So that's an extra D4 damage, radiant damage. So here we go.
Okay.
That didn't roll with advantage. That's cool. Still 28 to hit. Does that hit?
28 does hit. Which one you hitting at though? The orange or purple or?
Yeah. Orange and purple at the top.
Okay.
So that's supposed to be with advantage, only 28 to hit.
Okay. 28 does hit.
That is 11 points of damage.
All right. As you hit it with your, it's not the spiritual thing, right? It's just a straight up arrow, right?
Yeah, it's an arrow, but it's got 4 radiant damage.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, arrow hits it, blasts through radiant damage, singeing his chest hair for 11 damage.
Okay. Second attack.
Okay. Same guy.
Yep.
Okay.
21 to hit.
I'm about to say
Oh my gosh! I just learned something.
21 does hit.
What's
10
your-
plus.
I always thought it was a bonus action to reload crossbows, but it's not.
It's free action to load, ain't it?
It is a free action to load. You just can only shoot it once.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
14 points of damage on the second arrow. Cool.
Oh,
Can I
it's
action
not a
surge?
bonus action to reload it?
No, it's a free action at the beginning of the round that each crossbow you have, you reload. That way you can't shoot the same crossbow twice in one round, though.
Right.
Interesting. Action surge.
Okay.
And I'll start
Fair.
firing.
I should have done that.
Yeah, you get.
Plus, it's still advantage.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. There's my advantage roll. I'm not rolling really good, but is that 20 to hit?
Yeah, 20 hits. Sorry, I was looking at your 19 and trying to think we got 20 at. All right, sorry.
Yeah, I keep clicking off the screen and it makes my
Alright.
advantage thing go away. Doesn't work.
15 points of damage as the third arrow hits, blasting through radiant damage. He seems pretty good, still a threat as he grabs the ballista on the bow of the boat.
24 to
Starts
hit.
wheeling. 24 does hit.
Another 10 damage.
10 points of damage as the fourth arrow hits him, and he's kind of weak. He's bleeding as the radiant damage explodes on him. Stumbling, he grabs the ballista, and he's getting ready to turn it towards the group.
That's it for me.
All right. That's the end of the surprise round as the iron brazier mounted on the main mast with the ever-burning orb of flame glows, and you hear a undead deep voice. Yeah. Flina, they're here. Kill them all. As the flame now is an eyeball orb looking down at you.
With the green thing?
The green thing.
Okay.
Green
Yeah.
pulsing beacon thing?
Mm-hmm. And you hear the echo in your heads and your ears of a deep Death Knight voice.
Dick.
As you hear sounds throughout the ship arming for combat. Mila, it is now your turn, top of the round. Real quick, let me know how high you are at the end of your turn, since you're flying.
Okay, well, I
Imag was like,
Yeah, I was
Why
like, wait a
me?
minute, are you talking to me?
From the spell.
How high are you? Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
how are you?
oh, the dad jokes on top of it all. No.
So what do you want?
All
I don't know.
right.
You pulled me over. Oh.
I guess I'm gonna let's see.
Sirens going by.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh.
Sorry, I was just checking something out really fast.
You okay?
So I'm not on my sheet anymore. Okay, so I am going to
Cast fireball.
not today.
Aw.
Let's see, what do I have as bonus actions? Sorry, I'm just looking through, seeing what would be the most deadly thing to use.
All right.
I think I'm going to run up here to blue, and I am going to stab with stabby.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby,
Okay.
stabby. 18 to hit with the rapier.
18 does hit.
There's so many ones, unfortunately. 17 damage.
Only.
As
Oh,
you
I didn't mean to do that second one. Ignore what I just did. I didn't mean to click that.
Oh, it was a crit too.
That was a crit. But as a 17
Oh, actually,
damage,
no, that's a silver dagger. I did mean to do a dagger. Count it. Count it.
It does count. Sounds good to me.
I like the way that sounds.
Okay.
It doesn't get all the sneak damage though.
No, it doesn't get the sneak damage.
But
But
it's still a high roll.
it
27?
is.
What's the damage?
It's 5. What? 5 plus.
It's 5 plus 4.
6. Oh no, because my full damage would be 6 on it. So 11.
11.
All right. As you slice through with the silver dagger, or stab, actually, you stabbed him in his heart as he falls down dead.
Yay!
Are you still flying, or are you on the ground?
I am on I'm hovering a few feet off of the ground.
Okay. It's like a little fairy, like a little tickle barrel. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the same height as
All
everybody
right.
else now.
Yay.
All right. As it's Red's turn, as he pulls the ballistics around, pointing directly at King, point blank range.
Why do you hate my dog?
Is that with disadvantage?
Why would he have disadvantage?
Because the range is
Because it's
Melee
a point blank range.
Fair, I give it.
Yeah, because he's in
Disadvantage.
melee range with a ranged weapon.
I'll give it. All right, disadvantage then.
It's got like a plus 12 to hit.
Please no. Please no. The
Does a 20 hit?
C2. Yeah, that hits.
As this big arrow comes flying out, point blank at King, for 18 points of damage.
And you just hear a yark.
A big thud.
Big
One
thud.
punk.
Why do you hate my dog so much, huh?
I don't
Any
hate your
reactions?
dog.
I have no reactions at all.
Yep.
You have
now's
no
my turn.
reaction to my baby getting hit?
I have no reactions at all. My whole character sheet is void of reactions.
Oh.
At-
Oh. That's what you mean.
You notice on the top of the mass where the orb is glowing greens is starting to grow brighter as a big 20-foot. Well, hold on.
Oh,
As a
God.
magical ball comes flying out of its eye, centered on Sophia, in a 20-foot radius.
Oh, all of us.
Everybody, all of you,
Is it enemies too?
if they're in the radius, yes.
Like, I have something for dex
Just the
save.
orange. Just orange is in?
All right, 10, 15, 20. He's on the cusp. Yes, he was going to have to make it. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, red too.
Okay.
Dex save? I'll take dex save. Dex save.
Okay.
Is this a breath weapon?
Negative. This.
Oh shit.
14.
Is it a dex save to get half damage?
What?
Do I have a channel divinity
the
to
fail?
help this?
Yes.
What do I got? What do I got for this? Can I do something helpful?
Hey, Evelyn. What's the fail on this?
Half.
No, I mean like, what's the number?
Tell you
Well-
when you roll.
Well, I can re-roll a failed save.
We
Once.
have
Here's resolve.
boosted cast bless on us.
We
Is
got a
is
D4.
bless for saves or ability throws?
Bless is hold on. I don't have bless. Known spells. Clear all.
Saving throw. So you get a D4
Hmm.
on top of it.
Wait a minute.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, 1d4 to attack or saving throws. And that's for King. He definitely needs it.
Oh, 9, 11.
Okay.
14.
I have 11. That's still not good.
I have
So I got a 16 total.
I have a feat Avalar where if I succeed, I take no damage, and if I fail, I take half.
Hey, yeah, that's evasion.
Yes.
Okay. So it's half damage anyway. So is that half of a half?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Let me go through here. 1 second.
Sorry, I need a roll for King too.
Wait, no. Does she? I don't know.
Ugh.
Okay.
And then plus D4.
D4. Yeah. Oof.
Of
No,
course, it's a
King,
1.
King doesn't get the D4.
Yeah,
No, he gave it to King.
yeah. Boosted gave it to King and not Neela.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny.
All right, we'll do this one at a time. So the magic fireball explodes into a 20-foot radius. Well, necrotic damage, essentially what it is, a fire necrotic damage. As the shadow forces warp around you with plus fire damage. Orange takes full brunt. And it kills him. One shot.
Oh
What's the-
gosh.
What's the damage?
I'll tell you. Kendra,
And well, it was nice knowing you all.
14. Is that your number?
16.
16. 16's a fail. 68 points of damage.
All right. Okay. What was it? Disintegrate? Fuck.
Oh.
68.
Attacking on the deck was not a good idea.
Okay, well, King's down. If it's 68 damage.
Imag.
68.
9 is your number.
That was 11.
That's a fail.
but, yeah.
11? 11's a fail.
Oh,
68 points of damage.
I got a.
That really hurt. Fuck.
Sophia. 12 is a fail. You said you had
So
something.
We're not flying
Yeah.
anymore.
If it's a fail, then I can reroll.
Yeah, you ain't saving the con save. I lost my D4 damage too.
Nope, I failed it.
What was your second roll?
9. I failed.
68 points of damage.
68.
Fuck.
Neela.
Which is
22 your number.
22.
Woo.
Yep.
You
Glad I got
passed.
Nearly 100.
Half damage from this. You succeed. So half damage is 34. And I believe
I
you have a
take no
feast.
damage.
There you go.
But my baboo is down.
I got a bunch of custom rolls here. I'm not sure what I'm reading.
Oh, that's our bless.
I got everybody. Okay, I got everybody. All right.
King is down.
Yeah, he's down.
King took full brunt,
Okay.
68 points of damage.
Miggy bought a cure wounds, I think.
Yeah. Use it.
So if you want, we can cast it on King.
Yeah, but somebody has to cast it. Right?
Yeah. Anybody still in chat? Exclamation cure. I'll do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
3. So at least he's up with 3 HP.
Okay.
He's got the same as Kindroth.
3.
I have 39.
Oh, now you're just showing off.
That's showing off.
Yeah.
Let's show it off.
Fuck.
I don't know what you're talking about. That should hurt.
Yeah, sure. Hurt.
Oh, Okay, so technically I evaded it and I didn't take any damage, and because I didn't take any damage, I don't have to roll concentration. But no, never mind. I already dropped the concentration on that. Never mind.
Okay. So everybody's not flying. Sophia, you have Spider Walk. I believe it's a concentration spell. Roll for the concentration, please.
What do I roll for that?
You can't. You can't beat it. You gotta roll a 38.
Fair. That's fair. So you lose your spider. You lose your Spider Walk.
Oh, okay.
Well, concentration's just above a 10, ain't it?
No, it's
10 or half the damage.
10 or half damage.
Oh, I got you.
the
Fair.
damage
Okay.
is 68. You gotta roll. I guess it was a 34.
34.
But still,
All right.
can't do it.
As yellow and pink acolyte turns the ballistic arrow towards Neela. Range. Siege. I lost it. There it is. As the arrow goes flying. Does a 25 hit Neela?
No.
Cool. This is gonna be fun.
15 points of damage from the big old arrow. Hitting Neela.
I use my uncanny dodge.
Okay.
That did. Woohoo!
as the purple one at the south end of the boat turns into a boar. And starts charging you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that
Anybody
brings it to
feel-
Kendrov.
Anybody feel like this was a bad idea?
All the time.
All the time.
The stealth was going pretty good. To stealth to get on the deck just to go surprise was probably a bad idea.
Well, that's how we roll.
Yep.
We stealth in the room, get our surprise attack, and slam them.
Hey, it's gotten us this far.
It does pretty good. It does pretty good. If we get
Okay,
in
so-
trouble, we spiderweb them.
So
How did you
going
read my
to-
mind, Imag?
Yeah.
What you got, Kendrov?
Yo,
let me see. I'm just checking something here. I am going to centered on green. I'm going to cast Fireball. Moscan at 4th level.
All right,
good
fireball.
Turn the
It's a
ship.
metal
So
ship.
it's a dex save of 15.
It's a metal ship. It doesn't count.
Oh, you
Oh.
weren't wrong.
Yeah. Deck save. On green. I rolled a 12.
It's a
How
lot
big
of
is-
dice.
how big is
34
the thing?
fire damage.
How big's the
20
34.
foot 20 foot circle.
I have
So you
a
hit
Okay.
king. Oh, but you have sculpt spell.
I have spell sculpting. Yep.
Could does the thing with the eyeball get hit at all?
No, it's up on the
No,
mat, top
not
of the
at 20,
mast.
not at 20 feet up on the mast.
Oh, it's all the way up there.
Yeah.
So it's centered on green. So I had to do. All right. So let's do this one time. 34 points of damage, full brunt to green, as it explodes right on top of him. He's burned up pretty bad. He's looking pretty bad. Still a threat. Purple has a dex save. That's a 17. So that's half.
It's half damage. Yep. So 17.
17 points of damage. He singed up pretty good. Still a threat. Still looking mean. Not bleeding at all. Red. That's a 5. He takes full blunt, and that kills him outright. Boop. He was already low in health. Boop. Red is down. I believe that's all, right?
Yeah, that's it. Just the 4 of them. Yep.
Okay.
And then whatever the ballista takes.
You are correct, actually. Dex doesn't have a dex, and it hits it for 34. You are correct.
I yell spread out.
34 points. Shoot. How am I gonna do this? I need a notebook, guys. Here we go. 50. Okay. All right, it's broken up pretty good, but still can be used.
And that's it for me, I think.
All right. King. Death saving throw.
No, he's back up.
Yeah, he's
You're-
back
okay.
up.
Gotcha that.
Oh, my poor bamboo. Let's see. Is there anything he can do? I guess first off, I'll see if he can recharge his bark.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
No.
Spread out.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to get too far away from everybody because he has 3 health.
Right, but if we get targeted again in a group,
I
you're
know.
gonna get hit.
I know. He's going to hide 5, 10, 15 over here next to the wall and the stairs.
All right. Okay. Just
And he'll hold his
I'll do a quick-
action if anybody gets within melee range. He'll bite.
one thing you do notice being on deck now is that there's a door underneath the the ships have a kind of a canopy, if you will, between the two steps leading to the bow of the boat.
Right.
There's a door right here.
Okay.
So I'll put that in there. Let's do this.
That's fine.
There's a door here. And there's a door back here.
Yeah, they lead into like the rooms where they were doing the loading
Correct.
stuff, right?
It could lead into chart
Or
rooms,
castle.
captain's room,
The
stuff
cabins.
like that.
Could be the captain's cabin.
Right.
Depending on the ship.
And these
All
stairs
right.
here lead down.
Correct. All right. Sophia, it is your turn.
Oh, bring it on. So,
As you hear the unearthly roar of a monster below deck.
Oh boy.
Oh, good.
All right, that was my only impression.
Okay.
It's better than your impression of women. So.
Oh boy.
What's wrong with my women? Okay.
So
No, I know.
No, I can't do
If
Norna.
I-
Norna's great. Norna's great. Go
Norna's amazing.
ahead, Sophia.
Thank you.
So if I go here, can I use a ballista?
Yes.
Or do I
So
have to-
since it's been shot, Red had it in his hand, so it's free. You can wheel it around, but you need an action to load it.
Okay. That was just curiosity. That'd have been cool.
But the answer is yes, you can use it.
Okay.
Oh. I should take that
Starting to
again.
think that maybe we should have snuck on board and gotten under deck.
Sophia, you could action to load it and then action surge to fire it.
Yeah, but I can do a lot more damage.
Right. Yeah. If you wanted to do that, you could do it all in one turn.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, so I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get to here in 30. So, and then I will just start swinging away on green.
Okay.
For a 25 to hit.
25 does hit on green.
For 15 slashing.
Meow. As you slice down and cut him in half.
Nice. I will, for my second attack, I will throw. Is it wrong to throw a javelin?
No, I think they're designed to throw.
Yeah.
I know, it just feels weird in the same action, you know? So, oh, that's a critical fail anyway. Goodbye, javelin.
You threw it off. You threw it off the boat into the water. It goes.
Just throwing you.
Goes flying into the ocean.
Glad I decided that and not the axe, but
What's that?
And you hear Talos laugh and the echoes of the thunder. Crash, crash. Okay.
Yeah,
I
good
will
thing
action surge, though.
And the good berry comes flying at you at 300 miles. Okay, go ahead. Action surge.
And I will start moving up the deck here, and I will go ahead and swing
Okay.
again for
Actually, I should
19.
move that right back here, actually. Boop. 19 does hit.
And I will strong attack that one
Okay.
for my last one for this
16
long
damage.
rest for 16 damage.
16 damage as you give all your might into this axe blow. And you slice him down his chest, bleeding just a little bit.
Sweet.
As he pulls out his gauntlet.
And
All right.
And I will swing for my second attack on that one.
Okay.
For 17.
17 does hit.
Nice. For 12 slashing.
12 slashing damage as you slash again. Meow. He took a step back, sliced him across his chest, bleeding the 2 wounds now, but he's ready to fight as he pulls out his gauntlet with the claws, ready to slash at you.
And I will, I guess, switch weapons to a shield and short sword.
Okay. Imag.
Bonus action, second wind.
Okay.
So that's 1d10 healing plus
That
6.
is bonus action.
That was a shit roll.
Yeah, it was
it
pretty bad.
counts.
That's a 2.
So, oh, I didn't even add that into my health. That was good of me. Good job. Good job, me. 8. Apply changes. There we go. Then I'm going to step up these stairs to the top of the stairs. And then... Okay, so I'm looking at the fiery thing that just shot the hell out of us all.
Okay.
What do I see? What is it exactly?
It's a flaming orb.
It's a flaming orb. So is it like a
Yep.
like a glass orb that's on fire, or is it just like a ball of flame?
It's a ball of flame.
You're muted, Ed.
You said it changed into an eye, or no?
It's a flaming orb, yeah.
So it's basically just
so
a big.
does it look like an entity though?
No.
So it's not like something I could target to attack.
It looks like something you can't hit. It looks like your arrow's gonna go right through it, your sword's gonna go through it. It looks
I'm
like
not planning on using an arrow or a sword.
I'll tell you what. Let's do it this way. Kendra, go a religion check for me.
Okay.
Oh, religion?
Yeah. And Imag, you as well.
21.
19.
Okay. So it's an ever burning orb infused with the spirit of the Death Knight, which is infused into the ship.
Okay.
You won't be able to attack it or kill it, that flame, at all. You would have to basically attack the entire ship, and that's impossible.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
so in a way, it's the spirit's way of looking at you, and it can cast things at you.
Okay. I was just wondering if I could, like, stop it from casting stuff at us by attacking it with, like, guiding bolt, you know, just hit it with a bunch of radiant energy or some shit. But
Nope,
if I don't think I can do
yeah.
that, so I will just come to the top of the steps, and I'm going to take another shot at orange and purple.
Think of probably a bad analogy, but think about a certain movie that I don't want to say for copyright reasons, where the squid guy was Davy Jones, and
Yeah.
his whole ship was His whole ship was
Right.
alive.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
18 to hit.
What was the guy again? Which one?
Purple and orange.
Purple and orange. Okay, 18 does hit.
7 damage.
7 damage straight up.
Yep.
No pluses.
I don't have a plus. I lost it.
All right. You shot an arrow. I think it's his like 6th arrow.
It's up
He
there.
is he's bleeding pretty badly. He's barely conscious, but still a threat.
Fine, I'll hit him again.
For the 7th arrow.
25 to hit.
25 does hit.
Oh my god, I'm like rolling garbage. It's like 1, 2, 1, 3. It's like there's 8 sides to the dice. You can use some other ones.
For the 7th arrow sticking out of this poor fellow, he finally topples over dead.
Okay. All right. So bonus action. I don't have anything else. I think I'm done.
All right.
Get me, bitches. I'm just gonna fire that fucking thing right in my face.
Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. How do you guys use it? The roller real quick?
We,
How do you
which
guys
roll
roll
is
it
that?
quickly?
The ruler? It's the
Range.
circle.
The range.
The circle.
Oh,
with
the-
with
Yeah,
stick.
it's the circle with the little power, like the line through it.
Yeah.
In the middle.
The fourth one,
I got
one
you.
down there. Yeah, there you go.
Well, I think
got it,
it's not
got
the
it.
fourth one down for him. He has some extra buttons.
Yeah, but I think they're all below the ruler.
No, the lighting button is up above.
Oh, okay.
The yellow on the very stern of the ship, looking at Neela 50 feet away, with his hand out, casts his lightning bolt. Shoots from his hand. This is a range attack, right?
If it's magic, it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as it's within the range of the spell.
Oh, it's a deck save. That's what I was looking for. Deck save, please.
Yay! I do good with deck saves. They're my bestest.
He's
I would hope
bestest.
so.
It's a 9.
Ooh,
That is good. That's good.
a 9.
9
You-
with a +7. That's so sad.
You're telling me.
You get a
man.
you get a D4 with bless, right? Is that still
No,
is that still
that's
active?
that's for
Oh, it's
king.
over? Oh, that's for king. That's right. Never mind.
Hey, even if I fail, I only take half damage, so
Well, so you fail, and it's 34 damage.
is that half?
You fail, so that's full blown.
No, my evasion makes it if I fail, I take half damage.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So 17.
34.
17.
17 points of damage.
Okay.
And he stays on the stern. Neela, that is now your turn.
I'm gonna be like, woo! Like, shake that off for a minute. And then she's gonna actually run over 5, 10, 15, and she is gonna try this door for free action.
The door. Oop, threw me off guard on that one. Hang on one second. Door is unlocked.
I'm gonna open it.
You open it. Inside,
see?
you see desk, and it is laden with sea charts, old maps of the Sword Coast, and instruments to assemble a complete set of navigator's tools. But it's an empty room. It's the chart room. And I'll bring you over here so you can see better. Ping.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna go in yet, but I will go in, so you can keep me there. I'm gonna go over one space, and I'm gonna use my action to give King a greater healing potion.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
16.
Wow.
I'll take it.
That's good.
Heck yeah.
16's good. Real good.
And then she'll finish her turn by running into the room.
Okay.
And use her bonus action to hide.
All right. Roll the stealth.
$15.
All right. Write that number down, please.
Okay.
All right. That's your end of your turn. Pink and yellow. With his hand outstretched at Imag. Let's loose. Lightning bolt. Deck save, please.
I duck.
Half-whack.
Oops, I might have rolled that twice. I did roll it twice. But we'll take the first one.
23 it is, because you take half damage. You take 15 points of damage.
That's good. I only healed half of that before. Oh, man.
All right. Purple in front of Sophia reaches out his hand again. You see lightning come out of his hands. Sophia, dex save, please.
Coming right up.
Ooh.
I got your natural one.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, we're on a roll.
28 points of damage.
Ooh, rough. Man, we gotta get those saves down.
28 points of damage to Sophia as she's staggering on her.
Can you see
very
my
on her
health
last
bar?
breath. Yes.
I can barely see it, just barely.
Kendra, it is your turn.
Okay, so I guess the first thing I'm going to do is drink my greater healing potion.
Okay.
So 14.
Terrible, not terrible.
That's
There you
not
go.
terrible. And then I'm going to use my movement to run into the navigation room.
Okay. Inside, you see Neela with the same descriptions I gave before. Neela's scourging through the material on the floor. King.
Okay. Let's see. Nope, does not get it back. He is. He's not well enough to do anything else melee close up. He doesn't have enough health to stay out here. He's going to run into the room as well
Okay.
and stand in this spot. And if anybody comes into that, or he's gonna stand in the one just behind it. Basically, if anybody comes into this room, he'll bite them.
Okay.
That
All right,
isn't
he's
a
holding
fight.
his attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't go in there.
All right.
Got it.
That's
Can we say any unfriendlies that come into?
I did. I said anyone who's not a friend. But then Imag has not really been very nice to him lately. So
All I heard is if anybody comes into the room, he's gonna bite them. So I was like, okay. I want to clarify that.
I corrected myself.
That comes
What?
from a year and a half of playing with snow.
Yeah, right.
As Sophia turns, comes around, you hear the sound of another monster growling from below. So now you hear two voices down below. Roar! And they're banging the floor that you're standing on, so you hear the vibration. One over by the front, and one right about in here. Sophia, your turn, please.
I guess I'm gonna try to crack blue or purple one more time
Yikes.
with an 11.
You get a +4 to your attack, or a plus 1d4.
1d4. Okay. Haha! Woo!
4.
Does 15 hit
15 does hit.
Oh, bang.
for 14 slashing?
As you slice him in half with the meow. My cat's a great piano axe. Dead.
Sweet. I'm gonna go 5,
there
10,
another one down there?
15, and look in this door.
Jesus.
All right. What you see inside this door is, as it opens up, you see what looks like to be storage lockers to the left, to the right, with a room in front.
Cool. I am gonna
Split the party.
drink a potion real quick.
Okay.
If I can find a dang thing. Where are you at? I have a greater healing potion somewhere in here. Maybe. Should.
All right, you've used your entire bonus action to search for your greatest healing potion. Now what do you do?
Well, I'll figure that out in the meantime. But well, yeah, I'm gonna second wind. That's all I'll do for my bonus action, and then I'll call it.
Okay. All right. Imag. I believe you're on the deck by yourself at this moment.
Yeah, it's
all
scary as
you.
hell up here.
As you have to notice, you turn around, everybody's gone.
That's not good, Sophia.
Huh? A 6 plus 9? That's pretty good.
Okay,
Take
that's not
15.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
good.
get a +9, I forget. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I'd like to do.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot. I'm going to wait. Oh, I gotta switch to this. I'm going to take my I'm gonna run up to him and I'm just gonna attack him with Winter's Dark Bite.
Okay.
Attack number 1. 19.
19 hits.
That will be 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage as you slice through with Winter's Dark Bite, slashing him across the chest. Mere flesh wound.
All right, attack again. Fuck.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
You're looking pretty bad, Boost. You're looking pretty bad. That is a miss. You almost lost the sword in the swing, but you may remain holding on to it.
All right. I'm going to War Priest and attack again.
Okay.
14 to hit. Plus, I can get
14.
I get a D4 actually. To that.
Yeah, you get a D4 on top of that.
Uh,
Nice, 16.
16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Oh, yay. Finally, I rolled decent damage. 11.
We got 11. No pluses. As you
No.
slash again.
He gets no pluses.
All right, slash again. You cut him across the chest again. He said, "Flesh wound.
I know.
You would make a good. You make a good. Your bones would make a good addition to this boat."
I was, I was trying to kill you, and then I was gonna turn and shoot the only other guy on the thing on the other side of the world, but you didn't die.
Be part of it. Well, you will, and your bones will be part of the floor I'm standing on.
Yeah, I totally believe it.
Yes. What else you got? As he tastes his own blood pouring from his chest. Who's in range for an aid? It's only Imag on the deck. Everybody else ran.
Yeah, I'm all by myself. It's cool. I'll just end my turn.
All right. Turn is ended.
There's nothing I can do, man. I don't know what to tell you.
All right. All right. He's coming down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yellow's coming down. That brings it to Neela at the top of the round in the other room.
Okay, so I can't see the top of the ship anymore. but I want to peek out to attack somebody. But I can't see the top of the ship anymore.
She peeks out.
Thank you. Can I move them in between? Oh, I can. Okay, I thought I was gonna be held back by the barrier of the ship. Sorry.
It's all right.
I peek out to and I see yellow, and so I'm gonna sneak attack with my crossbow.
Uh-oh. She cracks the door open, points her little crossbow.
And actions.
Oh my God.
Advantage.
We got aid from Boost, by the way, guys.
Oh, it's a crit.
She crits.
Nice.
So it's going to be. Hey, come on. Roll for me. Thank you. Okay, so it's going to be 3 plus 11, so 14 piercing damage. And how many sneak do I get now?
14?
Sneak is 30, so 44
Oh.
sneak.
So total damage?
I'm too tired to count.
I lost
58.
her first digit. 58. 58.
Oh, and let me see something else.
And
That's some
I can
feats that I'm
roll
still
a superiority attack to add that to her damage die. No, I wish I could. I can do it to mine.
Well, 58 is exactly how much hit points this guy has.
Ah.
As she one-shot,
Okay.
she snipes it right in the forehead as he falls down dead. One shot. One shot. Literally,
Boom.
he was full health. One shot. Them rogues. All right.
We're dangerous. We're dangerous.
No, we're not
And-
that low.
Ain't this.
We're not that low,
Um,
Boosted.
Let's
We do
see.
got an aid, so that's 5 temporary, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I got 5 temporary.
From boosted redeemed aid.
That's nice.
If I remember
I
correctly, it's
am
5
low, but
temporary.
I'm not bad. I'm not that bad. I have more HP than them.
5 temp, 5 max, I believe. Added. So
Oh, is that to everybody?
to everybody.
Okay, 5
Oh,
temp
sweet.
I think that's the way that we wrote that up, Ed, I think. I
plus
believe.
5.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
5
sure
to my
it is.
current 5. Go.
Alright.
And then my babu. Let me do that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5.
All right. So, bonus actions. What do I have for bonus actions? You know, however many times I've done this, I still don't know.
While she's counting that out, after the initial one-shot kill, you hear a third monster roaring to life. About the point where the guy died at. No relation, just happened to be there.
Third monster?
Very deep and gargle, almost dragging-like.
This is bonkers. What the hell is in this
No,
book?
I don't have any. I don't have
Is that
any
it,
bonus
Neela?
actions that'll help. I guess I'm going to let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. I am going to come up here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to sneak with my little nimbly body behind this person.
Okay. You're behind him.
That's my turn.
All right. And it's his turn, too, as he claps his hands in front of Imag for a thunder wave. Boom! Constitution saving throw, Imag.
Is this a breath weapon?
Negative.
Remember, saving throw 1d4.
That slid on 18. And then rolled to a 4.
You get a 1d4.
Oh, cool. 1. 13.
Ooh, 13.
Does it do like 39 points of damage? That would be
7
hilarious.
points of damage from the thunder blast. Pushes you up against the handrail, but you're able to hold on and you didn't fall off to the side. Because the thunder wave has a push effect. It would have pushed you off, you would have fell 10 feet.
Okay.
7 points of damage is all you got. You held on.
Okay.
All right. Kendroff, it is your turn.
Who's left out on the other deck? Just the one guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just the one guy that you know of, yes. Because you're kind of in the room, so you don't really know.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just curious. I can't see that deck anymore anyway. So,
Okay. I'll bring you. If you
no.
wanna
I
peek it out-
just peeked
Okay.
over. I just peeked over.
Okay. All right.
I am going to. I guess I'm going to use my action to drink a potion of fire breath,
Okay.
Good idea.
and I'll stay right in the room. That's it.
Okay. That brings us to King.
Nope. Okay. King is he's gonna stay where he is. He's gonna continue to hold his action, the same
Okay.
as before.
All right. That brings it to Sophia.
Okay.
The stern of the ship. Surrounded with what looks like 2 lockers and a door to the south, to the very stern.
Yeah, this was more just a refuge for a second.
Understood.
From earlier, we got to cure wounds.
We used
Yeah,
that.
you used. Oh,
I'm
you used
not.
my cure wounds? You jerks.
So technically, we still have a cure wounds in the bank. There was one from Brownie and one from High Hopes.
Yeah, because I
So-
guilted High Hopes into one.
Yeah. So
Really?
technically there is still a cure wounds. If you
I
need
would-
to use it.
Oh, I need to use that.
Boosted, you still there? You want to do exclamation cure? Roll for cure wounds?
Heal him up, boost it. Big numbers. Big numbers.
I love how she's like at 20 HP and she's like, "Woo, I need the healing," whereas like Kendroth is like at 7.
I'm
She
at
was at
20.
2.
I'm at
I was at
27
two,
after
yeah.
after the greater healing, and you got 8, Sophia.
I'll take
Boosted,
it.
rolled a 8.
Sophia,
stop.
you're at
Thank
2.
you, boosted. I was at 2, yeah.
I was at
Yeah.
3 after that.
She
first,
was
after that
at the
first
tiny-
blast,
I-
was at 3.
You want to know what we're talking about? It. My bad boob was down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's true. It's
If
true.
we're gonna have a peeing contest, I'm winning.
If we're gonna have a peeing contest, if we're doing damage to death ratio,
She says that as she darts off into a hidden room to hide.
I mean.
I'm not. Look at me up here. Look at me up
She's
here.
at the-
I'm up.
The bamboo
She
is like
came
a
up-
little 5 character. It's
She
like
came out. She came out with that rogue damage. All right, Sophia's back on deck.
all right. So I'm gonna go 5. Or, oh, there was a guy up.
Yeah, I one hit killed him.
He's now in front of you.
cool.
He's now in front of you with a crossbow hanging out of his head. It looks like a
Alright,
Neela
so-
crossbow. It's like a little dart he's at the
I'm gonna
bar.
come
Where
out this way, out the door.
yeah, all right.
So we just got. If I see it
5.
right, the shadows are a little weird. This guy's dead, and this guy's alive.
Correct.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it up here.
Correct.
Okay. All right, so let's do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just so I can get decently close here. And then...
And then
Watch out,
critical
Ayla.
fail, and it goes into Imag's back.
Meg, you'd be throwing it directly at you.
I am smaller than the creature in front of me.
Doesn't mean it
She'd
wouldn't
really-
hit.
Yeah, but she could hook it. She could hook it and hit you.
She could, sure.
All right.
Well, let's hope I don't. 'Cause
Javelin
you'd rather me
throw.
throw a javelin than a short bow. Just to be fair.
Just
Like,
throw.
that-
Just so you know, the last javelin you threw in the ocean. Go.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But here we go. 16. Yeah.
Woo! As you launch it, you hear the fourth monster growl underneath your feet. Roar. Thumping the ground, but you hit true for 6 points of damage. Piercing damage as the javelin sticks into the gate. Flesh wound. Your bones will be part of this boat.
Not to mention, I think the last time you threw a javelin before that, you also threw that one into the ocean. Just
No, it almost went into the ocean. It hit the bow of the boat.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
But then the boat
You're
sunk,
right.
so then technically it's in the ocean. But the boat didn't sink because of my javelin. Let's get that detail straightened out right there.
Yeah, it
It was a
didn't
giant
go.
crab.
It didn't go directly into the ocean.
Yeah, it took a short detour.
As the cultist yells, Ember Lost will kill you and make you part of the boat. You will be
Well, let
part
me
of him
kill you
forever.
first.
I believe.
Bring it. Green
21.
one. 21 hits.
For 4 piercing.
That's all you got, green one. Green as a frog. Why are you guys green?
I was like,
Ember Lost was
you called me green when I'm like, wrong character. No, wait, this one's green too. What the heck?
Ember Lost will bound you to this ship forever.
That's funny.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
That's too funny.
Imag.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
I set you
Your
up,
turn.
Imag. Don't fail me.
You set me up? Okay. I will
Advantage.
move
Flanking.
to the right.
Electric slide, y'all. Oh, good.
Slide to the right.
To the right.
Slide to the left.
2 hops this
Take
time.
back one step. Side.
All right. We are going to slash with an advantage, I think.
Okay. With advantage. You got flank.
I do.
Come on, Imag. Drum roll.
I gotta find my attacks. Where'd all my attacks go? There they go. Here we go.
We had that problem with physical dice.
You're right. A 19.
Oh, 19 does
Nice.
fit. That was almost a critical fail.
Yay!
19 hits as the green orb is looking now towards your directions.
7.
Good.
7 damage.
He slashes. That's all you got. Paper cut. That's all
Oh my
there is.
God. Did it?
Ember Lost will devour you all.
I should have just blasted with guiding bolt or something. Get the fuck out of here. All right.
Anything else?
Yes,
24 does hit.
I actually get advantage with that, so let me roll again to see if I crit.
Okay.
I don't crit.
24 highest number does hit.
7.
For 7. As you slash him on the other shoulder, are you gonna paper cut me to death? Green
That's-
one.
I put 4 2s into him this turn.
I was just about to say that. I was like, now you're doing 7s.
Yeah. I rolled 2 2s for each 7. That's 4 2s this turn.
You knew it was coming up next, right? Anything else? Anything left?
I mean, I could War Priest and attack again. But I'm not gonna. I gotta save it. Be all out of
Neela's
gas.
up next. That's okay.
Go.
Neela, it is your turn. Top of the round.
Okay.
No pressure. No pressure. As the green flame is looking at you, now your directions.
You want to know what? I'm just gonna go with a stabby.
All right, stabby, stabby.
Good old fashioned stabby.
Survey says
Not my best work. 15. Oh wait, plus. Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't get the plus.
15 does
15 to
hit.
hit. Yay!
Here comes the big whammies from a rogue.
34.
As you completely, how do you want to do this?
While they're like talking about paper cuts being cut to death, I'm just going to you want to know, I know a rapier is technically a pokey, but it's, we can call it sharp, right?
Yeah.
I think some rapiers can
So-
have a little blade on it, from what I know from Dungeons & Dragons.
I'll just paper cut their throat
All
with my
right.
rapier.
She jumps on his back and slices the throat as Imag's wondering where he's like slashing paper cuts, and he sees Neela climb on the back, and then he collapses with Neela standing on top of him like a Superman landing, riding him down as he falls down dead.
Imag's fighting this guy, and then all of a sudden a rapier comes poking straight out his chest and hits Imag in the breastplate.
There you go.
I like that.
That's better.
pretty-
That's better. That's better.
that's pretty awesome.
Take that one. Write
I
that
take
down
that
in the
one. Yep.
Good stuff. Good stuff. With that, with the monsters roaring underneath, that's in combat, roaring underneath, banging the floors of the ship. That is it for this week's session.
Yay.
Kindroth is going to stick his head out the door and go, "Run, you fools!"
I tell you what, I'll leave that. What is your next moves?
I would like
Because
to
you
take a
could
short
take-
rest.
I don't think that is going to happen with that weird green light. I'll tell Imag that
Yes, tiny
the forecastle below
Forecastle?
us seems to be kind of a safe place if we need to like sit and heal.
In the front. The front?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Correct. If you
The
can,
area underneath that where we're standing.
Okay.
you actually can take a short rest there and bar that door. Yes, you are noticed. The green eye sees you. The boat's alive, but you can take a short 1 hour rest there because the rest of the creatures, without giving too much away, cannot make it to the top deck.
Okay. Okay. That's interesting to know.
I'll leave this as a cliffhanger because they're too big. There's your cliffhanger.
Oh, good.
And that ends our session for this week. And that's just the first wave of the big baddie.
Okay,
Wow.
so before we go, we need to roll hit dice or I will forget.
Yes. Roll your hit dice. And I will say this. We are in a new campaign, which finishes off the last campaign, if that makes sense. So, the big baddie from Storlord's Wrath is the first dungeon in the new campaign, which is now Sleeping Dragon's Wake. So,
How do
yay!
hit dice work exactly? You'd think I'd know this after 2 years of playing, but
So
Oh.
on a short rest, you can roll as
Up to
many
half.
hit dice as you want, up to half.
No,
up to
right.
half of the hit
no.
dice.
So
you
you
can
have
roll all.
you can roll all your hit dice.
You can roll all your hit dice. The up
Oh,
to
you
half,
can only get half back.
You only get
When you-
half back. Yeah.
Yeah, you get
Okay.
the half number of your maximum back on a long rest. So If you have 6 and 3, you'll get 4.
So if I have
die.
9 dice, I can roll 5 die.
You can roll. You can roll.
Well, you
8.
can roll them all. You will only
You-
get
you-
half of them.
If you're
back.
out of hit dice
Yeah.
though, and you're out of health, you die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Don't use all your.
that's
So-
why I usually have the rule of half. That's why it was the first thing that came out of my mouth.
So we have 5,
I'm rolling
5, 10, 17. I'm rolling 3. I got 17 back, so that's cool.
So I
38
got 1, 2, 3.
was not enough.
rolled 3.
I can roll one more. Nice. Cool.
I'm gonna
And
count
8
that
more.
good, and he has.
Cool. That's better. I'm over 50 now. Makes you feel a little better.
A minute.
All right, everybody. That ends our,
73.
It's a
that ends our
D10.
session.
Yep. End of
All right,
session. So,
Yep.
I'd
like to say happy-
is playing.
I'd like to say real quick, happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas. And do not forget, we will be back next Wednesday, but unfortunately, Christmas Eve, Friday, Strahd is not happening. I don't know if Waterdeep's happening tomorrow.
It
I don't know
is.
if Bully
Yes.
decided there.
It is.
So we got Waterdeep tomorrow. And for the boosted and the rest High Hopes and Miggy, if you catch it later. Go to our YouTube channel. We have a video coming out every day to catch up to the Waterdeep on YouTube. So
Yep.
check it out.
Yay.
Every day starting.
So we
Friday.
won't be back. We won't be back to Strahd until after New Year's, unfortunately, because it falls on the Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, unfortunately. So